Good evening and welcome to Mayville High School, and this is what it's all about. Feels like a football Friday night, looks like a football Friday night, perfect night for football, opening night for the postseason for all of the teams around the state. And the Waupun Warriors taking on the Mayville Cardinals. I don't remember of them ever playing football against each other, at least in my days, maybe back in the 60s or so, something way back then. But this is an unusual thing, and Waupun comes in as a number 7 seed, and Mayville has had a lot of success these last years as a number 2 seed, and you never know what to expect with two teams from different conferences, Randy.
Yeah,
Steve Verhack and Randy Armgate here with you tonight.
Very exciting time of the year, and yeah, you said it right here. Beautiful night for football. Actually feels like football. It's been warm this entire fall, and now maybe down into the 50s right now, and just an absolutely gorgeous night. The winds are dying a little bit. It should be perfect for football conditions.
Yeah, looking forward to this game. I know a lot of people are pretty excited about it and been hearing all about it, and the Mayville people, the Waupun people, and nobody taking anybody lightly in this ball game. A lot of thought being put into the preparation for this game. And Waupun, with a decent season. This is the first time they've been into the playoffs for 17 years. So Waupun kind of thirsty to not just get to the playoffs, but make something happen when they get here.
Yeah, and we'll find out if they're ready for this primetime game or not. But I feel pretty good about Waupun's opportunity to compete here tonight, and I think it's really going to come down to their ability to stop the running game of Mayville. And if they can do that, I think they're going to be in a pretty good battle tonight.
Of course, Mayville, a couple of trips to the state championship in the last 3 years. I got to do a few of their games back in the day when they were on that first drive to the state championship game where they lost to Aquinas both times, but it was a fun run. I got to call their Lake Country Lutheran game, a very physical game. Yeah, then Mayville winning that, though, and then moving on to that huge game where it was just a packed house over at Campbellsport, and a couple of teams that don't like each other going out on the field. That was a great contest, packed house there, a ton of people that were logged on and watching the game on the internet, and that was just a fun atmosphere in that game against Campbellsport. Of course, Mayville winning, and just a couple games away from the state tournament championship game after that victory against Campbellsport. So I was lucky enough to be able to call those games, and I did listen to the next game after that that they played. I was down in the Orlando airport in the cell phone parking lot waiting for my wife to fly in. I was going to pick her up, and I'm sitting there watching the game down in Florida because I kind of felt bad I wasn't there calling the game, but Scott and I and his partner in that game did a great job covering him. They did these last few years. So again, that was kind of fun to watch that down in Florida, but a pretty good tradition here with football in Mayville, and they had a great season, 8-1 of the season, 6-1, a three-way tie. How unusual is that? 3 teams sitting at 6-1 with St. Mary's Springs and also Lamira at the top of the Flyway Conference. So kind of unusual, but shows how even that conference was on the top.
Yeah, and I mentioned to you just off air here, Steve, a few minutes ago that both teams kind of late getting out on the field for their warm-ups, and my assumption would be there's a lot to talk about in the locker room. Both teams taking care of business, making sure that everybody's on the right page and ready to go for this playoff action. And we're seeing Mayville come out as a big group right now. Upon more of their skill guys getting out here early. But, yeah, coaches have a little extra that they want to communicate before these games start.
Yeah, a lot of coaching goes into it. People don't realize you just don't show up on Friday night on the field. And there's a lot of prep work. There's a lot of film work. There's having the team look at some of the film out there, know what they're facing with their opponent coming up. And especially going to the playoffs, there's a lot of extra work put into that. So it'll be fun here tonight. I always love the atmosphere of playoff football. And we haven't called a Waupun playoff football game since 2007. They had about a 4-year run with some really nice teams that they had back in that time, 2004 to 2007. But, of course, a very storied program in Mayville, many trips to the state tournament, state championships, and, again, just a difference in success that these teams and these programs have had in the past.
Yeah, and Mayville's had some amazing running backs here over the years, and a couple of really good ones here again in this team. So
yeah, Blake Schroffnagel was just a stud. And,
yeah.
I didn't even know I was going to be doing the game until 2 days ahead of time when somebody backed out, and I did the game over at Lake Country Lutheran. And Blake was just a stud out there, and he got knocked out of the game, I think, twice and came back both times. I think they almost had an ambulance ready to take him away the second time, but what a tough kid. And then he got himself back and played, and he was a special running back that I think he ran for 180-something yards back in 2022 a game, and right around 176 a game back in 2021. So just a stud running back, and you don't get those coming along too often. But Blake, he was a special one.
Yeah, and Waupun more of a passing team, so we'll see how this works out tonight. The conditions, weather-wise, are good for the aerial game, and we'll see if Waupun can match Mayville in scoring. I think that's going to be a big key to how they do this evening.
Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about both the teams in just a little bit. We've got interviews of Coach Scott Hilber and also Adrian Harmson. Those interviews coming up, so a lot coming up on our pregame show. Thanks for joining us. It's playoff football. Waupun taking on Mayville in Level 1 Division 4 football. I'm Steve Witterhack. I got Randy Armgill with me. We got the A team here on the stream team. Got experienced camera work of Ron out there. You've got Ike out there also with the camera, and Josh doing all the switching here. So we've got the A team was all set up when we got here, and looking forward to bring you high school football. So we will take a break, be back with more of our pregame show after this on RP Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Connect with the road. Love what you drive and where you get it. Shop the SUV season sales event at Holiday and get our low simplified price, more for your trade, and score enticing offers like 0% financing plus generous bonus cash up to $3,250 on the spacious, nimble Mazda CX-70 while you enjoy our exceptional guest care.
Put your trust in the award-winning team at Holiday.
Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Mazda, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Chronic pain sufferers, listen up. If you're suffering from pain due to injury or illness, and the options you've tried have failed to alleviate your pain, or surgery has been recommended, you may be wondering if you've run out of options. If so, regenerative medicine may be your answer. At New Medical Center, we use a variety of alternative treatments designed to harness your own body's ability to heal. Rather than covering up your pain, regenerative medicine goes right to the source to resolve and repair the injury. Instead of using harmful drugs to mask your pain or having risky surgery that can cause additional injury and increase your chance of arthritis, regenerative medicine helps your body repair the damage that causes pain. Don't let pain compromise your favorite hobbies and activities, leaving you crippled and desperate for help. Thousands of people have found relief with regenerative medicine, and you can too. Call the experts at New Medical Center to get an appointment today. New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or check us out on the web at www.newmedicalctr.com.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
The second you climb onto a John Deere and sit in the yellow seat, you'll notice that the difference between our 1025R and the competition is more than paint deep. It feels like it was designed with a better understanding of real-world performance, needs, and features. You'll appreciate over the long-term ownership. At Ballwig Implement, we went head-to-head with the competition to prove it. Stop by Ballwig Implement Waupun or Beaver Dam today to see the difference for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
We make you feel at home and auto sales, great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
And we are back at Mayville High School. Waupun and Mayville getting set to battle it out here in this Level 1 Division 4 football game. I'm Steve Witterhack. With me is Randy Armga. And again, a special night. You can just feel the excitement out there. People pouring in right now here at Mayville High School. Waupun getting here with a victory last week and knocking off Mauston, a game that we thought was going to be a closer game. And Waupun ends up winning that game 37-0 to really ensure that they're going to get into the playoffs.
And they did need that victory. That was actually playoff football for them, and that's the way they approached it, as a playoff game, having to win that one to get in and continue their season.
Looking at some stats from that football game for Waupun, was Chase Beam, who throws for almost 200 yards a game normally. He was 10 for 20 with 203 yards of passing. Kyler Sanders, 3 carries for 67 yards. Hayden Reeder was 13 carries, 47 yards. Also Logan Prawl, 3 receptions for 128 yards and 2 touchdowns. He got the ball in his hands, and special things happen with Logan Prawl.
He certainly is a special player, and he's the kind of guy that makes people miss. And the yak yards, the yards after catch are special, and he's a kid that can take it to the house anytime he has the ball in his hands.
Another great target they have out there is Braden Torres. He had 2 receptions for 49 yards in the ball game and played some great defense, leading the state, or one of the leaders in the state for interceptions. So, and Braden Torres is a load out there offensively and out in the receiving core and the defensive backfield for Waupun. Now, Mayville, they won last week, and we'll take a look at their game in their victory against Lemira, a huge game that gave them a share of first place in the conference. We'll be back after this on RP Sports.
Chocolate, coffee, popcorn, ice cream. That's all that needs to be said about Guth's Candy. But Steve and Katie Guth offer much more than your favorite confectionery cravings. Hundreds of decadent handcrafted creations and classic candy faves are swirled together in a casual cafe for long talks, guiltless indulgences, and hot refills. Guth's Candy, corner of Highway 49 and 151, Waupun. Order your Guth favorites online for a sweet surprise at guthscandy.com. Guth's Candy in Waupun, a chocolate legacy 4 generations strong.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Skyline Home Improvements, LLC is a proud sponsor for the Mayville Cardinals in today's playoff game. Celebrating 25 years, Cody and Dwayne are proud to be a 4-star certified CertainTeed single installer, offering up to a 50-year warranty on shingles and a 10-year warranty on workmanship. Whether it's a steel roof or rubber roof and shingles, make the right choice. Skyline Home Improvements, LLC. Free estimates, of course. Go Cardinals! From the football guys at Skyline Home Improvements. So what do you say? Let's get started on your home improvement.
Andy with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Stop on by this week. Beautiful weather. Patio still open. Hey, come on by.
Absolutely. It looks like the weather's going to hold for you for a little while. We've got everything going on. Outside is still open. By all means, stop in, hang out on the patio, enjoy what's going on.
Games coming up here. You got the World Series. You got the Badgers. Got the Packers. The whole deal.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Bucky takes on Penn State on Saturday night at 6:30, so we'll have something going for that. We'll have drink specials, of course, during the game. On Sunday, we've got the Packers taking on Jacksonville, which is always a good time. We've got drink specials and food specials and everything else going on for that. By all means, the World Series, unfortunately the Brewers didn't get there, but the World Series still will be on, and you can definitely check it out here.
Taking a peek at the big board, some great specials, and they always change, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You got to check out and see what Tierney's rolling out. They change by the day, but you can pretty much count on hot beef, pork, or turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy. But soup board changes. Of course, we got chili back on the board for the season.
Andy, have a great week. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks, Nick.
Andy with us here, the other bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
And we are back at Mayville. Steve Winterhack and Randy Armga. And let's take a look at Mayville and what they did last week to get their last win of the season and ensure that they were tied for first place with two other teams in the Flyweight Conference. But again, some their main rivalries out there. You can definitely say Springs is, and Lemira, that other one, just up the road a little bit. But Mayville coming out on top in a really closely contested game. 21-14 they win. And Ryan Clark didn't throw the ball much. 18 yards passing, 4 of 7 on his passing. And the guy that we saw out there punting the ball, but man, I tell you, a load out there is Sawyer Hardesty. 23 carries for 88 yards in that ball game. And like I said, he's a stud out there and averages 96 yards rushing per game. And just a thick kid out there going about, 235 pounds or so?
Yeah, 6'2", 235. If you're a Waupun fan and you haven't seen him, he's a big, athletic young man.
Also putting some numbers up, Jordan Schlender, he had 3 carries for 50 yards, including a 46-yard touchdown run. So there goes most of your 50 yards right on that one. Landon Baker, 5 carries for 30 yards, and Parker Elbis, 10 tackles in that ball game, and Owen Stagger led everybody with tackles in that game. He was a beast out there. 16 tackles in the game. That's a big number in a high school football game.
It certainly is, and that means you're flowing from sideline to sideline and getting it done. And yeah, it's I can just kind of feel the excitement in the air, can't you, Steve? And I know the Waupun crowd very excited out here for their team when they came out. And, it's been a long time for them to be in a play. Yeah, they're hungry and they're excited. A little more subdued for Mayville. This is like
high
old hat.
Yeah,
they know what's going on, but they're used to being here much more than Waupun is.
Okay, we're going to take another break. We have interviews of both coaches, Scott Hilber for the Cardinals, and we'll have an interview with Adrian Harmson for the Waupun Warriors, and those interviews coming up next on our pregame show, right after this on RP Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
The second you climb onto a John Deere and sit in the yellow seat, you'll notice that the difference between our 1025R and the competition is more than paint deep. It feels like it was designed with a better understanding of real-world performance, needs, and features. You'll appreciate over the long-term ownership. At Ballwig Implement, we went head-to-head with the competition to prove it. Stop by Ballwig Implement Waupun or Beaver Dam today to see the difference for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
At Mayville Savings Bank, we're a bank that is here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-ins, no appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision, with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Ty Hawkers, owner of Mayville Cardinal Storage with brand new storage units available to rent. Mayville is my hometown, and now I'm proud to open Mayville Cardinal Storage with 96 brand new units available to rent. We have a variety of sizes with security 24/7, plus electric outlets for storing your boats, UTVs, vehicles, and much more. Rent your unit today before they fill up. On Facebook at Mayville Cardinal Storage.
You take steps to keep yourself in top performance. When was the last time you did the same for your home's air system? Annual maintenance from the experts at Surefire helps to extend the life of your system. Proper maintenance can be the difference in years for your home's air system and major savings in energy costs when it's running at its best. Keeping your home's air system at its best will help you stay at your best for what's really important. Trust your home with Surefire. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Hello, back pain sufferers. This is Dr. Randall Blahoviak with NewMed Integrated Healthcare. Are you struggling to find a solution for the constant neck and back pain that's keeping you from enjoying life? Maybe you're wondering if you should go the medical route, or maybe you're even thinking about giving chiropractic a try. Well, now you don't have to decide between the two. At New Medical Center in Waupun, you can have the best of both worlds. Let our team of experienced medical professionals and chiropractors design a treatment plan to get you back to living a pain-free life. The healthcare team at New Medical Center will assess your condition and give you a combination of options, both medical and chiropractic, to choose from. With over 30 years of experience treating back pain, you can be assured that the team at New Medical Center will discover and address the source of your pain. Don't waste another minute trying the same old failed strategies. Let New Medical Center help get you back to living your best pain-free life. Call New Medical Center now at 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Back with you on the pregame show. We are getting set for high school football. It's week number 1 of high school football playoffs. Scott Hilber is the head coach of the Mayville Cardinals. He joins us on the phone line. Coach, always a pleasure. Thanks for joining us.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
You bet. So, splitting the Flyway Conference Championship, Springs, Lamira, Mayville. We talked earlier in the season about those 3 teams being the upper part of the conference, and that proved to be true.
Well, I think for Lamira and us, we returned the most seniors from last year's team, and Springs, they're just that kind of program that just reloads every year. So you always kind of put them towards the top. I thought Campbellsport would be pretty tough this year too, which they were competitive in those games. But yeah, we were the 3 teams to come out on top and beat each other up.
You take a look at that victory over Lamira at 21-14. What stuck out last week in that win that you can carry into the playoffs, Coach?
We just got back to our style of play. We always tell the kids every week, we're like, your goal every game is to be the toughest team on the field. Whether you win or lose, you got to come in with that mindset and play with that attitude. And we didn't feel like we were the toughest team on the field 2 weeks ago when we played against Springs. When we left, we thought we got outplayed, and we thought they were more physical than us. So we worked really hard all week on just getting back to Mayville football and having the mindset that we're going to be really physical. And Lamira, they bring that same kind of physical nature. So you got to match it or exceed it, and I thought our boys definitely responded, and we got to win.
Are you pleased, Scott, with the seeding that we saw on Saturday of last week going into the playoffs here?
I mean, for our sake, I would say yeah, because you never really know what's going to happen with seeding. It's a crazy story, and not many of us really understand it. Mm-hmm. We just play whatever team's in front of us. We kind of assumed that if we weren't undefeated, that we would not get a top seed or maybe even a 2 seed because we're the small school coming into a bigger division by being bumped up this year. So we thought we probably wouldn't get the benefit of the doubt. So the fact that we got a 2 seed with 1 loss, we'll take that.
You have a team coming to town, not too far away geographically in Waupun, a team that hasn't made the playoffs, kind of the opposite of you folks in Mayville. 17 years ago was the last time that they got in. So researching them, a little study on them, Coach, what do you know about the Warriors?
Well, we actually started our season with them in a scrimmage, and we had a stormy day, so a couple teams didn't come. So Waupun and us did a couple sessions together. And what I've come to see watching the film from that scrimmage and seeing the team that I saw the last week of the season, they're a lot different. This team is playing with more confidence. Their athleticism is showing. The quarterback has the ability to throw the ball anywhere on the field, and we got some pretty athletic receivers that cause some matchup problems for us. So they have our attention 100%, that's for sure. And we've been working really hard in our defensive passing game this week, but at the same time, like I just said earlier, we can't change our mindset we're going up against a finesse team. We can't necessarily become a finesse team. We gotta continue to be the hard-nosed pounders that we are.
Falling short in level 2 last year, and been to state, of course, and it's been a great run for the Mayville Cardinals. What's the message in this year's playoff push, Coach?
Yeah, we're hitting so many unknowns, which is fun, because we're in a different division. We're playing teams that we didn't normally see. For a while there, it seemed like, we're going to see Lake Country every year. You kind of know your opponents, but now we really don't. That makes it fun, but that also makes it a challenge. And so we just tell the kids, there's only one team on your schedule right now, and you got to play every game like it is your last game, because it might be your last game. Right. So you got to put your heart and soul into it. And we're really putting our heart and soul into Waupun. That's the only thing that matters right now. And our goal is to earn one more game and earn another opportunity to play together. And so that's our focus, and that's what we're doing. And our boys are really having a great time. They work out together every week. They're growing. They're growing physically. They're growing mentally. And so I think our team as a whole wants this to go as long as it possibly can.
Scott Hilber, head coach of the Mayville Cardinals. Coach, any injuries for the Cardinals coming into the Waupun game Friday night?
We are absolutely 100% healthy, minus we lost a JV young man the other night to a broken arm. But no, we're sitting in a pretty good place for this time of the year. Knock on wood, hopefully that continues.
That's great to hear. Coach, best of luck against Waupun. We look forward to having the broadcast video streamed for folks that can't make it to Ray Dunn at RadioPlusInfo.com. Thanks for the time.
We're ready for you. Thank you very much.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Extend your vertical tillage options with the new Kuhn-Krause Accelerator XT8010, available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun. Proven X-caliber VT blades stay sharp to cut tough residue and create a superior seedbed. New adjustable gang angles put you in charge. Select 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. The mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive rear star wheels break clods and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seedbed. No daily grease maintenance features save you time and money. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 29.5 foot to 40 foot working widths. To learn more, visit www.kuhn.com.
Today Today's game is brought to you in part by the Waupun Athletic Booster Club. The Booster Club is a group of alumni, parents, and friends that help support Waupun athletics. They support wrestling, girls and boys tennis, hockey, soccer, volleyball, golf, softball, baseball, basketball, and more. Best of luck, Waupun, in your game today. Find the Waupun Athletic Booster Club on Facebook.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show, brought to you by Home and Auto Sales. I'm Steve Winterhack, and Adrian Harmson joining us now, head coach of the Waupun Warriors. Let's just talk about this great season that you've had. Unbelievable, getting to playoffs the first time in 17 years. A lot of these kids weren't even born when they were last at the playoffs. I know your quarterback wasn't with Beam. So just talk about how much that means to you getting to the playoffs this season.
You know, to me, it's been huge. You know, seeing the hopes and the effort that, you know, all the kids put in so far this season, it's been huge. Like you're saying, you know, some of these kids weren't even born. So, you know, after the game, you know, coming back in the home on the bus ride, it's just kind of talking about with the guys, like understanding how big of a deal this is for them, but not only for them, but for the community too. So some of them, you know, they just don't grasp the reality of, you know, how big of a moment this is. And so we've been really trying to just nail that into the kids. We're like, yep, it is a big moment, but they've been doing a really good job of staying, you know, calm and cool under all this pressure and all this excitement. So, you know, this week of practice, it's been looking pretty good.
Well, quite a game against Mauston. I think a lot of people that I talked to ahead of time said that, well, this could be a pretty good game here, a pretty close game, and then you beat them 37-0. It seemed like everything was clicking for you guys that night.
Yeah, you know, we had some changes moving around some of the things offensively and defensively. And, you know, it looked like they had a couple injuries early on in the game that, you know, really kind of solidified some of the things that we were doing and making it easier on our end. So, you know, overall, though, we had a great performance both offensively, defensively, and even special teams. So even got to see a field goal kick out of us. You know, probably the first one of the season. So, yeah, you know, overall, we had a great game, and, you know, the guys are really excited about what's to come this week.
Yeah, this week, here it is, the big game against a team that's pretty experienced. They've had some really good years getting to the state tournament a few years back. They were a number 8 seed themselves last year, and they ended up knocking off WLA, the number 1 seed. So you know that the lower seed can win, possibly. So what's your thoughts on Mayville now that you've had a chance to look at them? Yeah,
you know, they're a great program. You know, really strong running back that they have back there, 33, and we'd like to think they're going to be using him a lot. And you know, we're doing what we can to plan for not only him but the entire team as well. So, you know, keeping the kids' hopes high, and, you know, watching film, they really understand, and, you know, really getting to see where we have a chance. You know, it's not, you can't just be looking at the rankings. You know, a 2 and a 7, like it doesn't really give you the whole picture. And, you know, we like to think everyone loves a good underdog story, you know, coming from the 7 seed. So we're ready, you know, to bring the heat and bring the energy on Friday and give everyone a good game.
So what do you think you'll see out of Mayville? It might not have been used to playing a team that can throw the ball as much as Waupun does, and I just kind of wonder what their response will be to that.
Yeah, you know, their defense, it looks like they've been running a few different things defensively. We have a few ideas in mind as to what they're gonna resort to defensively. But yeah, you know, we're gonna be spreading the ball around, like, just, you know, be who we are. And we're not gonna change anything too crazy, but we're just gonna be who we are and what we typically do. You're gonna see some pass, you're gonna see some run. And yeah, you know, just our goal is to get the ball into as many different carriers as we can, and you know, march our way down the field.
Well, I wish you good luck. It's been a great season. I'm glad I got to every one of your games this year, and fun following you into the playoffs. So good luck, Adrian.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, Adrian Harmson, head coach of the Waupun Warriors, getting set to take on in Level 1 football the Mayville Cardinals. And we'll have more of our pregame show after this on RP Sports.
Andy with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Stop on by this week. Beautiful weather. Patio still open. Hey, come on by.
Absolutely. It looks like the weather's going to hold for you for a little while. We've got everything going on. Outside is still open. By all means, stop in, hang out on the patio, enjoy what's going on.
Games coming up here. You got the World Series. You got the Badgers. Got the Packers. The whole deal.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Bucky takes on Penn State on Saturday night at 6:30, so we'll have something going for that. We'll have drink specials, of course, during the game. And on Sunday, we've got the Packers taking on Jacksonville, which is always a good time. We've got drink specials and food specials and everything else going on for that. By all means, the World Series. Unfortunately, the Brewers didn't get there, but the World Series still will be on, and you can definitely check it out here.
Taking a peek at the big board, some great specials, and they always change, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You got to check out and see what Tierney's rolling out. They change by the day, but you can pretty much count on hot beef, pork, or turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy. But soup board changes. Of course, we got chili back on the board for the season.
Andy, have a great week. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks, Nick.
Andy with us here, the other bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
We are back at Mayville High School. Steve Winterhack along with Randy Armka, and both coaches have been prepping all week for this game. It's a big deal. You're in the playoffs, just level 1 football, Division 4, but a lot of prep put into that. Just hearing the interviews from both coaches, and they are definitely very respectful of each other and what they can do on the field. So it should be a great game. Just taking a look at some of the principal players, of course, the quarterback for Mayville, Ryan Clark, 6'5", 190. That's a pretty good-sized quarterback, and kind of prototypical tall quarterback at 6'5", but he's a senior, and he throws for about 79 yards a game, but also will tuck the ball in once in a while and rushes for just under 30 yards a game. So, again, a guy you got to be aware of out there that's running the show for Mayville. Sawyer Hardesty, 6'2", 235 pounds. We got a good look at him out there. That's a thick kid out there. You can tell, well, he put so many runs on the, points on the board and also yards on the field. 96 yards a game that he rushes for, but that's a pretty big, solid kid.
Yeah, you're not tackling him with one person. You gotta bring the team to that game right there.
Jordan Schlender, another one of their main guys to hand the ball off to, 6'1", 160-pound, a senior, 56 yards a game. Landon Baker, 5'10", 175-pound junior, 42 yards a game for him. You could see Kevin Keller also doing some carrying out there, 28 yards a game for him. And Chase Merritt, 5'9", 170, senior, 25 yards a game for him. So there's a lot of different options, not just Mr. Hardesty out there, but other guys that have been putting some big numbers up to kind of take a little bit of the pressure off from Hardesty.
Yeah, when you sell out on stopping him, there's always that opportunity to go up in the aerial game and hurt you deep. So you have to take care of your job and not get sucked in.
Well, we'll talk about some of Waupun's principal players real quickly right now. Chase Beam, 6'1", 225 junior, 195 pounds. He's just a great passer. They're very accurate. Not much to run the ball, but he can definitely throw the ball down the field. He's got some great running backs to hand it off to. Hayden Reeder, 47 yards a game, and Kyler Sanders, 36 yards a game. And some main targets with Logan Prawl, Caden Del Ponte, and Braden Torres. Okay, that's the main principal players for both teams offensively, and we're going to take a break right now, come back with the beginning of tonight's game here at Mayville, Level 1 Division 4 football on RP Sports.
Get top dollar for your property. Hi, I'm Brenda Barrett of Coldwell Banker Realty, Dodge County's #1 real estate broker. Your property is more valuable than you might realize. We have several qualified buyers waiting for homes, condos, and vacant land to go on the market. List yours with my reputable, award-winning, fully staffed office. Visit BrendaBarrett.com and call me for your free comparative market analysis. Call the office or get me on my cell at 920-382-0779.
Chocolate, coffee, popcorn, ice cream. That's all that needs to be said about Guth's Candy. But Steve and Katie Guth offer much more than your favorite confectionery cravings. Hundreds of decadent handcrafted creations and classic candy faves are swirled together in a casual cafe for long talks, guiltless indulgences, and hot refills. Guth's Candy, corner of Highway 49 and 151, Waupun. Order your Guth favorites online for a sweet surprise at guthscandy.com. Guth's Candy in Waupun, a chocolate legacy 4 generations strong.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
The Mayville Gun Club proudly supports high school athletics. The Mayville Gun Club is open to the public and welcomes you to enjoy their facilities. Whether you want to sharpen your skills or spectate, you'll love the beautiful clubhouse overlooking 50 wooded acres filled with wildlife. You're sure to appreciate the gorgeous views, along with trap, skeet, and sporting clay course. For all upcoming event information, league details, and listing of membership benefits, visit MayvilleGunClub.com. The Mayville Gun Club, where enjoyment comes naturally.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Today's game is brought to you in part by the Waupun Athletic.
Welcome back to Mayville High School. Steve Winterhack again, Randy Armgood with you here tonight. And ready to bring you some exciting football. I just can feel it. They've been doing football all season long, but there's something when you get into the playoffs, filling up the crowd here pretty good at Mayville. I see a lot of Waupun people, and of course Mayville filling up the crowd here and the stands, and just a great scene here. That's what high school football was all about. This Friday night, the playoffs. Any night could be your last night of playing, so a lot at stake here in this ball game.
Yeah, a lot at stake for seniors that don't want their season to end and their career to end. And yeah, you said it. I'm kind of sticking my head out the window here, Steve, and there is a crowd both ways as far as I can see. And I'd say Waupun pretty well represented. It's almost probably a 50-50 crowd here for a road game for the Waupun Warriors. But yeah, Mayville band here, everybody doing a nice job, and what a great host they've been here for us, too.
I was looking everywhere, and I thought for sure I'd see Bob Spanbar out there, but no, he said he's sitting home but watching it at his place right now, so no Bobby tonight. But again, looking forward to, kind of getting put in a bit of a weird situation. I've done all the Waupun games this season, but I've done plenty of Mayville games in the past. That nice run they had when they played Lake Country Lutheran. I was at that game back in 2021, and the game after that, that huge game against Campbellsport that Mayville won, and they ended up getting to the state tournament after that. And I also do the afternoon show over the Great 98, so a lot of people over in this area know me from that, from 2 o'clock till 7 o'clock on the Great 98 here in Mayville. And whatever team wins here, we're going to be covering them for the rest of their playoff run, no matter who wins. So that's what we'll be bringing you on radio, plus a little squib kick to start things out. Ball is taken right about the 26-yard line. Graham Gopollen with it. Breaks a few tackles, heads up the field, and maybe runs it back about 5 yards up to right around the 31-yard line, and that's where Waupun will start over. 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Pretty decent run back there. He went a long ways to get those 5 or 6 yards, but good job of fielding the ball. Waupun will start on right around the 31.
Yeah, I love the field. I like that. Hey, they took some time with their mascot with the Cardinal logo in the middle. Waupun's got a tiny little W in the middle of the field, but that's going all out about a 12 or 13-yard Cardinal head on there. It looks really good, really professional. 3 receivers out left, one out right now for Waupun. Chase Beam back in the shotgun. In motion, Kyler Sanders will get the pass. And he's going to head up the field, gets himself up to about the 36-yard line, picks up about 5 yards on the play. It'll be a 2nd down and right around 5 to go for Waupun, maybe 6.
Baker and Thomasburg on the tackle.
Little swing pass out to the left side for the Warriors.
On the
Randy will be feverishly keeping up his stats and our sounds about right statistics that we have, and all was very close. So it's all you can ask, just that it paints a picture of what happened. 2 receivers out right, 2 out left. Second down and almost 6 to go for Waupun. They're going to pass it out along the right side. It's in the hands, and you're going to be close to a first down in the hands of Braden Torres out there trying to fight to get to that first down marker. Maybe just shy of the first down marker, the way it looks there, where they're going to put it, just shy of the 41-yard line. Yeah, just past the 40, so that's shy by about a foot or two. They got to get right to about a foot and a half away to get a first down. Big third down play here early in the ball game for Waupun.
Yeah, what we expected, Waupun putting the ball in the air. It's what they do best. We'll anticipate Mayville running the football.
Well, here we go, a 3rd and short for the Warriors here. Going for their first down of the ball game. And that's going to be taken up the middle as a fight, and a nice push from behind to push, looks like Kyler Sanders that carried the ball. Yep, Kyler Sanders has. We got a flag on the field, though, in front of the official.
Late flag.
And a face mask on Mayville. That's going to add on to this. So first down anyway up to the 42-yard line for Waupun, but a maybe inadvertent face mask about 5 yards up the field, just past the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
I think it's critical for Waupun here to get a good opening drive. Mayville, a team you do not want to get behind on. Tough to come back against that team.
1st and 10 now for Waupun, shy of the midfield, just past the 47, just shy of the 48-yard line. Beam goes back to pass, looking up the field. Little trouble right now, and he's going to get taken down. A host of Cardinals all over him to take him down.
Sacked by the whole defensive line.
Yeah, pretty much the PA announcer said it right. The whole defensive line in on that one.
Kind of led by Hardesty, Sawyer Hardesty, one of the first to get there.
I saw Owen Stager also, 6'3", 210 pound in on that. And yeah, everybody along that front line. Logan Miller. Great team tackling there. Chase not really known as a runner at all. And that's about a 5.5 yard loss back to the 42-yard line. 2nd down and almost 16 to go for Waupun. Beam looks up the middle of the field, and that one is incomplete. Not a little off the mark on that one, trying to find Emmett Hull right around the 49-yard line. Incomplete pass makes it a 3rd down and about 16 to go.
Almost appeared that ball might have been tipped around the line of scrimmage. It sort of
something was awkward about it.
Yeah, it had a wobble to either slipped out of Beam's hand or it got tipped at the line.
Yeah, we want to thank Josh and the crew here, Ron out there in the camera, and Ike, and the nice little monitor right in front of us. We can check things out on that. This is a top-notch setup that they have for the stream team here in Mayville. 3rd down and 16 now for the Warriors.
Looks like man coverage by Mayville, 2 deep safeties.
Beam rolls out to his left and now in trouble, and he's going to go down. And it looks like Hardesty on that tackle takes him down at the 35-yard line.
Upon going backwards, Sawyer Hardesty again. Yeah, not only is he a great running back, key player on the defense for Mayville.
Like I said before, he is a load. 6'2", 235 pounds. And he get it done with a ball in his hands and chasing the guy with the ball in his hands. Great penetration on that one, and Waupun will have to punt it away.
This is 4th down and 22.
Chase Beam does the punting duties. Pretty sure Sawyer does the punting duties. We saw him working on punting and warming up with that. Just getting that one off. It's taken right around the good coverage on the punt in the hands of Chase Merritt. A good job on the coverage team for Waupun, and right where he caught the ball, he's going to go down right there.
Caden Del Ponte on the tackle. Good wrap up and able to finish it.
The ball sits at the 36-yard line of Mayville, their first offensive play of the ball game. 8:07 left in the first quarter, no score in the game. Yeah, thanks for joining us, and thanks for the sponsors for making everything possible for us to be able to bring you this on Radio Plus. Hardesty's going to get it up the middle. He's going to bowl his way up to about the 47-yard line. Going to pick up right around 6 or 7 yards on the play. Makes it a second down and 4 yards to go.
Potrat's on the tackle for the Warriors. And Hardesty, he's a guy that you have to bring numbers to when he has the ball in his hands. It's pretty hard for a high school kid to bring him down at his size and strength.
Yeah, full-grown man out there, and a very strong and solidly put together young man. Going to pitch the ball around the left side in the hands of Landon Baker, and he's going to be right around. It should have the first down, looks like, past the 41-yard line. Kind of followed his blockers over there, so a first down on that carry by Landon Baker. First and 10 now for the Cardinals at their own 42-yard line.
And Baker going in motion, and then the quick pitch. He was very patient there, picking his way and getting himself the first down.
Austin Thorson out split out to the right. And a fake handoff and up the middle. Waupun, they do take it around the right side, and still on his feet and still eluding tackles out there. Great run right now by Jordan Schlender. Crosses the 25 down at the 21-yard line. Had me faked out, and Schlender takes it around the right and follows some blocking, and after that he says, I'll do the rest myself here, and kind of push it out to the left and gets himself a nice gain up to about the 22-yard line. First and 10 for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Nicely designed play there by Mayville.
Yeah, jet sweep, quick handoff, and you said great job following through on the fake there. Slender, I give him about 40 yards on that carry.
Yeah, there's some quarterbacks that, and this looks like this is going to be one of those, Ryan Clark, that is real good at disguising some of those fake handoffs. And that one, they just take it right up the middle, and that's in the hands of Hardesty, and he's in from 22 yards out. A touchdown for Mayville. And Sawyer Hardesty on the carry, man. He just had a nice hole up the middle, and after that, it was game over.
Yeah, showing some nimble feet, too, in traffic there, being able to hop over a couple of guys. Yeah, he's special. We knew that coming in. We have not seen him play this year yet, but we heard a lot about him, and I can see why he's one of the better backs in this area, if not in the state.
And here's a guy that's cooked 40 out of 42 extra points, and I think that 41 out of 43, Elijah Milsna on the extra points. So the Cardinals now leading 7-0 back after this on RP Sports.
Today's game is brought to you in part by the Waupun Athletic Booster Club. The Booster Club is a group of alumni, parents, and friends that help support Waupun athletics. They support wrestling, girls and boys tennis, hockey, soccer, volleyball, golf, softball, baseball, basketball, and more. Best of luck, Waupun, in your game today. Find the Waupun Athletic Booster Club on Facebook.
Okay, we are back at Mayville. Nice little 22-yard run from the big stud running back, Sawyer Hardesty. And then it's always money when you have Milsna come in to kick the extra point. He's only missed 2 out of 43 attempts on the entire season. So
yeah, that's crazy in high school. Yeah, that's better than a lot of college kickers do.
Gopalin taking it around the left side. He's going to get whipped down just shy of the 30-yard line. Yeah, that's a nice convenience to have a guy that can put him through the uprights. Go for 2 when you got that money every time, unless you need the 2 points. So Waupun will get it for their second drive of the ball game, starting at their own 29-yard line. First and 10 for the Warriors.
And good special teams coverage once again by Mayville.
Shout out to the Hour Bar in Waupun watching the game right now. A group of people down there. I've got a lot of computers logged on, and that's just one computer logged on. Braden Torres gets a completed pass, but he's taken down immediately.
Thorson on the tackle.
Austin Thorson right there to take him down right away after about a 2, maybe 3-yard gain on the play up to the 32-yard line. Second down and 7 yards now for Waupun. Nice job by Thorson. So wrapping him up right away.
Torres' second reception of the game. Only 7 yards total.
Winner of the ball game will be playing next Friday against the winner of Berlin, the number 3 seed, taking on number 6 Campbellsport at Berlin. 3 receivers out to the left. They're going to pitch it out left side in the hands of Hayden Reeder. And, man, I tell you, great job there by the right side of the defense for the Cardinals, taking care of business. See Hardesty over there, the usual cast of characters. Owen Stager over there.
Now Stager came all the way from the left side down the line and able to finish the play.
Parker Elbis in that area, too, that came back. That tell you some very big, strong-looking guys can penetrate real good and makes things rough on a team. It's now a 3rd down and 11 yards to go for Waupun.
It's nice when you have defensive ends that are 6'3" and 212 or 15 pounds.
One receiver out to the left, 2 out to the right now for the Warriors. 3rd and 11. Beam goes back to pass. They're going to come up short, and they're going to get a completed pass, but short of the 1st down in the hands of Emmett Hall. Pass out to the right side. They're going to say he went down right around the 30, just past the 36-yard line. Going to make it a 4th down and about 3 yards to go, unless there's a flag on the play, which there is.
Yes, there is. I was wondering why the sticks weren't moving, and you'd think this may go against Waupun. Yeah, it is.
Holding against those little extended plays and the quarterback's looking up the field. That's when the holding usually comes in. And Waupun's going to take that penalty back, way back to about the 18-yard line now. So 3rd down and about 21 yards to go for a 1st down.
Sawyer Hardesty, he's the main running back here for the Cardinals, and then he plays nose tackle on defense. Don't see that too often, that combination.
It's a lot to ask for any high school player.
They're putting him up there where he can cause havoc.
3rd and 21 for Waupun. Beam looking up the field. That is complete in the hands of Emmett Hall, and he's close to a 1st down. Completed pass up to about the 39-yard line. They see where they mark it, but that could be a 1st down for the Warriors. Yeah, they're moving the sticks right now. What a great play by Waupun. Finding Emmett Hall up the field. He gets hit immediately, but fell forward and got himself right to that 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Warrior faithful in the crowd here, loving it. And a long drought on playoff football for Waupun, and they're excited for anything good to happen.
That's a lot to ask for any team. A 3rd and 21 and still in your territory, and they completed it. But Beam's a special passer. Passes for almost 200 yards a game. 1st and 10 now for the Warriors. Reeder's going to get the handoff, and I don't think he even got back to the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a little bit, or maybe they'll give him that. But a 2nd down and 10 yards to go now for Waupun.
Yeah. Tate Drinkwine there. Hardesty again, making an assisted tackle.
Yeah, if you're the main running back and then you're the guy that's on all the tackles, your name gets mentioned almost at least half the plays during the game.
Maybe with a 3-5 defense or 3-4-4. Couple of corners and a 2 deep safety.
2nd down and 10 for Waupun. Beam again sitting back in the pocket, being chased out of the pocket right now, heading up the field, crosses the 40, lowers his shoulder and gets himself up to right around the 45-yard line or so. See where he goes out of bounds. They got it right at the 45, so he's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play. Makes it a 3rd down and 4. Nice job by Chase. Like I said, doesn't run a lot in the game, but he committed himself that time, and he is a load out there too. You talk about a full-grown man out there, only a junior, and he's 6'1", 225 pounds. Catcher on the baseball team, and pretty solid kid.
Catcher with a live arm, too. Not many people try and run on him.
Here we go, big 3rd down and 4 for Waupun at their own 45-yard line. Back in the shotgun, Beam looks up the field. Emmett Hall gets the completion and takes it up to the 45 on the Mayville side of the field. Nice completion into Emmett Hall. And we have a timeout taken by Mayville. Back after this on RP Sports.
Warrior.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Okay, a Mayville timeout. Waupun with the first down, now into Mayville territory at the 45-yard line of the Cardinals. Beam looks along the right side, finds Graham Gopal and spins around and gets something out of nothing. He had a lot of Cardinals around him and gets away from the initial tackler out there with Palmersberger. But gets met a few yards up the field, picks up 2. It'll be a 2nd down and 8.
Stagger on the tackle again. Coming all the way from that defensive end out into the flat. Active player.
And Steve Winterhack and Randy Armgill with you on this beautiful Friday night for football. Beginning of the postseason, Level 1 football, Division 4. A couple teams that are close to each other but never play each other in football. 2nd down and 8. Beam back to pass again. Looks up and overshoots Braden Torres. Right around the 41-yard line. Incomplete pass. Makes it a 3rd down and 8 with 1:38 left here in the first quarter.
No secrets from Waupun. They're going to put the ball in the air. I feel that's their best opportunity in that stout defense by Mayville. I can see why Waupun's not going to try and run the ball a lot. Really a good front three there for the Mayville Cardinals.
I have a feeling with this drive, Waupun just needs to come up with something. He just maybe might just have to keep on matching the blows of Mayville on the ground game for the whole game, and Waupun does it to the air most of the way. Beam with it, looks up the field, way down the field, but overshoots Emmett Hull. Incomplete pass. Emmett right around the 13-yard line, but that one landed inside the 10. So it'll be a 4th down and 8.
Mason Girth coming on the blitz there for Mayville. Nice job by Hayden Reeder, the running back, to pick him up. Great block to give Beam an opportunity at least.
Pond is going to punt the ball away again at the 43-yard line of Mayville. Getting close to the end of the first quarter of action with 1:32 left here in the first quarter. Waupun trailing 7-0 to Mayville. Beam with a nice high punt, taken right around the 6-yard line. That gets past the, back about the 1-yard line. Wow. That one kind of fumbled and back to the 1-yard line. Cardinals will take over. Back in 30 seconds with more football on RP Sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Okay, we are back, but Mayville taking over at their own 1-yard line. Eagles going to try to dig themselves out of the hole, and they get the ball up to right around the 5-yard line on that carry by Hardesty. If they're going to ride the back of the horse that got you here, and let's give it to him and see if he can dig you out of the hole. Gets 4 on the carry. Makes it a 2nd down and 6 for the Cardinals at their own 5-yard line.
Sawyer's 3rd carry of the game. He had that 22-yard touchdown. Give him 32 yards total here, still in the first quarter.
One receiver split out to the left, and getting around the corner, still on his feet, is Landon Baker. And gets himself up right around the 11-yard line, right, or 16-yard line, a first down for the Cardinals. Nice little quick hitting play around that left side, and Baker with some good acceleration gets himself around the corner, gets past the would-be tacklers, and first down for Mayville. Dug themselves out of the hole.
They put Baker in that jet motion, Steve, and they do it almost every time. They fake the ball to him and try and keep people honest, and then once in a while they give it to him.
And they're going to take it around the right side. Joran Schlender on the carry. Gets it up right around the 21-yard line. Picks up right around 5 yards, almost 6 on the play. And we're down to the last seconds here. 10 seconds left. They might want to run the clock out. We'll see. They're getting ready to line up with 3, 2, 1. And that is the end of the first quarter. Waupun trailing 7-0. Back after this on RP Sports.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
From tires and transmission, batteries and brakes, to engines and exhaust, the service experts at Mayville Tire are trained to keep your vehicles at peak performance. Whether you need routine maintenance or reliable repairs, you can trust Keith and his team to take care of you and your vehicle. Ask about free pickup and delivery, no interest financing, as well as commercial truck tire service. Find the service experts at MayvilleTire.com. Mayville Tire, honest mechanics, happy customers.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
We are back at Mayville. They get it with a second down and about 6 yards to go. Simple little handoff on a first down carry by Hardesty. Takes it up to the 28-yard line. First and 10 now for Mayville. There's grinders out there, and all of a sudden they've done this, all of a sudden like 22-yard touchdown run. They just pop one open. Nice little run by Landon Baker to help getting him out of the hole, and too many options that they have for Mayville for the Waupun to account for all those running backs.
Waupun normally playing a 3-5 stack defense. Now they've gone to 4 down linemen trying to stop this run.
Going to pitch it out along the right side in the hands of Joran Schlender and gets himself up to about the 36-yard line.
Joran Schlender on the carry.
Picks up right around right around 8 yards on him. Be second down and 2 yards to go. The ball just past the 36-yard line of the Cardinals.
Sawyer Bruins, the junior, with the tackle for Waupun.
That game cruising right along. Already have one quarter in the books. Already have a little over a minute into the second quarter of action. Running team with Mayville out there. They keep that clock moving when they keep it on the ground. Fake handoff. Going back to pass now is Ryan Clark rolling out to his left, and it's going to be enough for a first down up to the 40-yard line. Hardesty, also a guy that's going to go out and catch some passes for you, too, and gets the first down yardage that they needed. Nice play there by Mayville up to the 40-yard line. First and 10 for the Cardinals. Yeah, you throw a little pass in there once in a while, or Waupun might throw a run in there to mix you up. As Mayville's the other way. That'll so often just to keep you honest. We're going to throw a pass out here once in a while.
Yeah, a little dump pass and let the big guy go grab it. Safe, very safe play. Yeah, safe play for Mayville.
Take that one right up the middle. And we're going to gain about 3 yards in the play up to the 43-yard line. Another carry for Sawyer Hardesty.
Sawyer Hardesty on the carry.
Braden Krause on the tackle for Warriors.
Waupun on their heels right now. Second down and 7. Pond needs a stop. Cardinals would love to keep applying pressure with systematically taking the ball up the field and ending up with a score. Just 7-0 right now. 9:39 and counting down in the first half. Beautiful night here in Mayville. And there's going to be a false start, it looks like, on the Cardinals. That'll move it back to make it a 2nd down and 12 yards to go. Definitely going to give you an invite. Like I said, I have my ties to Mayville, too, and I do a show in the afternoon. If you listen to the Great 98 from 2 o'clock till 7 o'clock in the afternoon, do a bunch of crazy things like things you didn't know, and a little Rock 101, and this day in music history, some good news stories.
Playing my favorite music from our eras.
Yeah, before I even started working there, it's the station I listen to, and it's really cool being part of it right now. My music and your music from the days we were in high school and after that for the next decade or so. And that ball's taken up the middle. Hardesty goes, and all of a sudden he just shoots like a cannon right at the middle. Nice carry there by Sawyer Hardesty. He's the one who originally was offered the ball and takes it right up to the 37-yard line of Waupun.
Sawyer Hardesty there, he had when he was in the open field, you could see he knew he was going to get tackled. He said, I'm going to punish the defensive back here, and wasn't trying to sneak away. He put his head down and delivered a blow.
I love those kind of running backs. I'm going to go down maybe somewhere along the way, but we go down, you're going to get the worst of the whole situation. And great run there by Hardesty. They're going to just take it up the middle, about a 3-yard gain, up to about the 34-yard line.
Hardesty on the carry.
Yeah, and their workhorse, Hardesty, taking it just inside the 35-yard line. 2nd down and 8 yards to go for the Cardinals.
I have Hardesty unofficially for 79 yards right now.
Wow.
Yeah, he's going to get the ball often in this game, I would assume, and Waupun's got to figure out a way to slow him down.
2nd down and 8. They're going to hand the ball around the right side and in the hands of Joran Schlender. Takes it up. First down for Mayville again inside the 25-yard line.
There's that jet motion again, and then the quick handoff. Able to get the edge and knew when to turn it up and get himself another first down. Again, the Cardinals just systematically going down the field, first down after first down.
7:25 and counting down here in the first half of action. Hardesty gets it again. It's that initial hit, just lowers himself down and gets himself up to right around the 18-yard line. Be a 2nd down and about 4 yards to go. Don't forget the winner of this ball game playing next Friday, and it's Berlin and Campbellsport. They'll play the winner of that Berlin hosting Campbellsport game, a battle of number 3 and 6 seeded teams in this sectional. Pond definitely knows all about Berlin in their ball game that they played against them, and of course the Cardinals know everything about the Cougars of Campbellsport, a good rivalry. And the train keeps on rolling here, just chugging up the field. The Cardinals getting another first down, bringing it up right around just inside the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 now from Mayville.
Landon Baker on that pitch. Definitely not afraid to spread the ball around here, even though Hardesty is going to be the main guy.
And just going to hand it on. The quarterback actually going to take it around the right side. Ryan Clark, everybody tackling Hardesty, but Ryan Clark goes right around the right side of the field and takes it into the end zone for a 14-yard touchdown for the Mayville Cardinals. Great play there. Nice deception there. A lot of the tacklers going after Hardesty, and why not? Every time he normally gets the ball, but this time Clark keeps it, goes right of center, and takes it into the end zone.
There was some middle staff to hold.
And the extra point, of course, is up and through the uprights, and Mayville now with a 14-0 lead with 6:19 here left in the half. Back after this on RP Sports.
You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com. Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Logan Sarita in to kick after that 14-yard touchdown run by the quarterback Ryan Clark. Extra point good. 14-0 Mayville. Waupun getting it back, but in trouble right now, trailing 14-0. 6:13 left here in the first half.
Go Pollen on the return. Not a lot of room for Graham. Sometimes he's been able to get in the open field, make people miss, get some decent returns, but good coverage by the Mayville special teams.
Yeah, for Waupun viewers out there, you just got that feeling Waupun needs to get something, get a score, something into the end zone on this drive. Otherwise, he might get left behind. So I think a very important drive here before half for Waupun with 6:13 left in the half. Beam gets a snap, looking up the field, up the field. Oh, and going up with one arm, trying to haul it in was Emmett Hull. He had a defender right on him, and Emmett goes up with one arm, just couldn't haul it in. Great defense there, right? Step for step. Emmett being followed up the field.
Landon Baker's been matching up with Logan Prawl one-on-one. I don't think Prawl's even been targeted so far in this game as Waupun's leading receiver on the season.
Yeah, if you're looking at film, that's a guy.
Yeah.
Don't let this guy get this ball in open territory. Prawl very good with his feet. Yeah.
Now we're actually seeing Austin Thorson out there one-on-one man coverage.
A penalty on Waupun well before the ball was snapped. Not sure what that called. There was another one where they had too many guys in the huddle again.
I think, illegal participation.
Okay, second down and 15 now for Waupun. Had their degree of difficulty on this drive.
We talked about that last week. Waupun was stopped on a two-point conversion attempt, and then there was a penalty on them. They got another attempt. I found out that was actually a pre-snap penalty. They just kind of called it late and let that play out, and that's why Waupun got the ball on the second opportunity.
They pitch it out along the left side. Hayden Reeder's got it, cuts it back upfield, crosses the 25, falls forward right around the 28-yard line. They pick up around 6 yards on the play, makes it a third down and about 9 yards to go for a first down.
Waupun's best rushing attempt of the game so far. It's only the fourth carry. Chase Beam had a 6-yard carry as well as Reeder now. Other than that, Kyler Sanders with only 2 yards on one carry.
5:31 and counting down in the half. Waupun trailing 14-0. A very, Randy said, very crisp Cardinals team. A Reeder gets the hand up, but gets hit immediately. A little scrum after that, but he's going to lose a little bit on this play. Makes it a fourth down and about 9 yards to go. And the punt team, again, coming back on the field for the Warriors. And both sides of the ball, the Cardinals right now inflicting their will on Waupun, and very well-oiled machine are the Cardinals.
Promise Burger deep, along with Chase Merritt.
You just say burger? I can smell the burgers down below.
Yeah, I know they're grilling right below us.
Yes, that's kind of cruel. Not a real long punt, but it's going to take a left as soon as it hits the ground. So not a lot on that one. Gets up, they're going to mark it out right around the 44-yard line. Well, they're going to maybe give them the 45 out of it. The Cardinals will take over, leading 14-0.
generous spot for Mayville. We had the best look at it right in front of us.
Yeah, that's the best place when they're right in the midfield here. It's like we're right, basically right on the 50-yard line, looking right out at it. Great place to call a game from.
I know it's early in the game, but boy, Waupun's got to put a stop right now or they're going to be in trouble with this quality Mayville team.
And they give it to Hardesty, and good defense that time by Waupun's interior line. See Landon Potrat's in on that, along with Klusterbor in on that tackle. Also, Cody Kellerud is in that area.
Yeah, Fred Benz as well. That's what you need to do. You got to have about 4 guys around when Hardesty is carrying the ball.
You mentioned that before. That's just not a one-on-one tackle type of player out there. You need to tackle him as a team. And here Clark still has it on the right side. Nobody over there, and he's going to cross the 40 in Waupun territory before Braden Torres takes him down. Again, Waupun all sold into that ball going up the middle, and Clark found some open space for a while.
Might be a flag on, I don't know, I don't see a flag on the field, but there's some discussion back here. Cardinals not going down to set up here.
We've got a penalty that's going to be called on the Cardinals after that nice run around the right side by Ryan Clark.
Never did see a flag come out.
Not a real animated.
I'll tell you what they're going to call that. That's going to be an inadvertent whistle. So it negates that quality play.
Oh, really? So it's not even a penalty. It's just going to put it back to where it was.
That's why there wasn't a flag on the field. Just somebody blew their whistle by error.
Yeah, 4 minutes exactly on the clock here left in the half. 14-0 Mayville. Having a lot of success, huge success last year. Number 8 seeded team taking on Winnebago Lutheran Academy, and they took care of business and knocked them out, the number 1 seed in that ball game. So it was an impressive start. And 2 years previous to that, in 21 and 22, they made it to the state championship game. So a nice, rich tradition here lately for Mayville.
Not sure what's happening right now. Now they marked off 5 yards.
Sure, they still would. So now they got the ball sitting. Not sure if that's a correct call or not. 48-yard line, and going to give it around to Schlender on the right side, and he's going to be gone from 47 yards out. Joran Schlender on the touchdown for Mayville. There was no doubt on that one. Just after once he turned the corner and headed up the field, he even had one of his own teammates that was right behind him and helping him out too to get to the end zone, but didn't need him.
That's putting Joran Schlender over 100 yards rushing in this game. Mayville's on track to put up 400 or 500 yards if they keep this going. Wow. What a finely oiled machine.
Extra point is good, and Waupun now trailing 21-0 back after this on RP Sports.
Get top dollar for your property. Hi, I'm Brenda Barrett of Coldwell Banker Realty, Dodge County's #1 real estate broker. Your property is more valuable than you might realize. We have several qualified buyers waiting for homes, condos, and vacant land to go on the market. List yours with my reputable, award-winning, fully staffed office. Visit BrendaBarrett.com and call me for your free comparative market analysis. Call the office or get me on my cell at 920-382-0779.
Join the Mayville Legion for bingo, the 1st, 3rd, and 5th Thursday of the month. All are welcome to play. The Mayville Legion is open to the public Tuesdays through Friday at 3 p.m. Looking for a venue for your event? The Legion Hall is available for rent. Call Sue for more information at 920-387-5410. Located at 134 Main Street in Mayville. The Mayville Legion is a proud sponsor of Mayville High School athletics.
3:46 left here in the first half of action.
Sanders with a return there, doing a nice job.
I think it bumped up here or something volume-wise.
Yeah, you did. I don't know why.
I have no controls over here.
I didn't touch it, but yeah, you're a little hot right now.
Turn mine down then. See how that works.
That sounds a little better to me.
Yeah. Okay, ball now sitting at the 36-yard line. Waupun needs to do something on this drive with only 3:42 left. Here in the first half of action, and Waupun trailing 21-0. Impressive performance here by the Mayville Cardinals. Looking every bit the team that's done well in the playoffs over these last years. Scott Hilber's got a well-oiled machine on the field for the Cardinals. Beam back to pass. He's got some time back there, but good coverage. Beam rolls out to his right, looks up, doesn't know where to go with it, and coming back to help out. And that was going to be a penalty. Definitely a good job by Del Ponte. Had the defender right on his back. That was Mason Girth out there. Good job by Del Ponte to come back and get that pass and also draw that pass interference on the Cardinals.
Should be a first down for Waupun, and hopefully they can get something going here if you're a Warrior fan. Again, thanks to both the Cardinal fans and the Warrior fans for tuning in, and our sponsors from both communities doing a great job supporting their high school athletics.
Hey, Big. Oh, I got to go back up. Put it up where it was. Up here. Okay. Something short in this microphone that I got. And first and 10 now for Waupun. Big Nate Young gave us an update. It said Berlin leading Campbell Sports 7-0 in that ball game. Winner of that game takes on the winner of this game next Friday. Logan Prawl gets his first reset for the ball game up to the 40-yard line. But a 9-yard gain, and there'll be a second down and a yard to go with 3:16 and counting down here in the first half.
Yeah, just short of the first down. That's a guy we'd like to see targeted a few more times. Always has that breakaway potential.
So a second down and a yard for the Warriors. Two receivers out to the right, two out to the left. One running back in the backfield along with Chase Beam in the shotgun. In trouble again, and it's going to toss one up in the air to no man's land, and that one is hauled in at the 1-yard line. Interception there by Jordan Schlender. Looks a little bit like the pass that we saw from Jordan Love that he shouldn't have thrown in that ball game. Luckily, he didn't get picked off and just kind of threw one up there. And there was nobody in a white uniform near that one. And Schlender comes in, grabs it, and right at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, the only positive that came out of that for the Warriors is he had a slide under that, had no chance for a return. And see if Waupun can pin the Cardinals back here. Who do you think this ball might be going to?
You got to give it to their main running back. It's got to be to Sawyer Hardesty.
Yeah, changing the play at the line of scrimmage right now is Mayville.
Clark under center. He's just going to lower his head. They're just going to steamroll right up the field, and what a nice play there. Some great blocking up front of the quarterback, Ryan Clark. Gets a nice gain up to right around the 7-yard line. That's a second down and about 3 yards to go. Not trying to get a guy off the field that was coming off. Timeout by the Warriors. Back after this on RP Sports.
Join Ahern and build a better future. Ahern is a mechanical fire protection and fabrication contractor that's been doing business in the community for over 143 years. They're now hiring and typically recruit over 180 positions across the company. Trades, apprenticeships, office professionals, internships, and more. Log on aherncareers.com to learn about the company and the positions they're looking to fill. Build a better future for yourself and your community. Go Cardinals! From Ahern.
Okay, we are back in Mayville. A second down and 3 yards to go. Ball taken up to right around just shy of the 11-yard line maybe. Might be just short of the first down marker. I think they need to get to the 11-yard line. 2:07 and counting down to the half. No huddle now for Mayville. Third and very short. Yeah, that's what I would do. You're right in the hands of Sawyer out there, and he'll get the job done. Takes it up to right around the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Cardinals. See if they have any thoughts about possibly scoring. Yeah, no huddle, so they're obviously a thought right now for them, especially being a running team like they are.
Well, I have to believe they'd be happy to put some points on before half.
Yeah, we got a flag by the back in the defensive backfield official.
It's probably either going to be a hold or possibly a face mask. You know, it's going to go against the Cardinals. Oh, it is going to go against Waupun.
Yeah, it's going to push the ball up the field even further with the clock stopped now at 1:37. Big penalty there to benefit the Cardinals, and they're getting the play already called, and they're going to come up and get ready to get that ball as soon as they put it down on the field. So they're ready to go, Cardinals. Clock moving again at 1:34 left here in the first half. Nice time management so far by Mayville. Ball in the hands of number 24, Landon Baker, and gets it into Waupun territory.
Give Baker 14 on that carry. Little counter action right now. That was good stuff.
Mayville down and ready for another play right away. 49-yard line of Waupun. 1st and 10 now for Mayville. Going to give to Hardesty up the middle. And he's just going to push the pile up and takes himself right up to about the 41-yard line. Picks up about 8 on the play. Makes it a 2nd down and 2 yards to go. Cardinals again ready to go. 1 minute and counting down here in the first half. Yeah, fake handoff. Here goes Clark on the right side, down to the 30-yard line. Cuts it back to his left. And he's going to get himself into the end zone. A touchdown from 41 yards out for Ryan Clark. That play has worked for them at least 3 times here in the ball game and worked out big. For touchdowns a couple times, Clark just takes it around the right side after he fakes it off to Hardesty and takes it right to the house from 41 yards out. Touchdown for Mayville.
It's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. Only 3 carries for him. I'm amazed at Mayville's ability to kick the extra points here and be that good at it.
Extra point is up and good. Back after this on RP Sports.
Connect with the road. Love what you drive and where you get it. Shop the SUV season sales event at Holiday and get our low simplified price, more for your trade, and score enticing offers like 0% financing plus generous bonus cash up to $3,250 on the spacious, nimble Mazda CX-70 while you enjoy our exceptional guest care.
Put your trust in the award-winning team at Holiday.
Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Mazda, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Okay, we are back. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armga. Josh Ike and Ron from the Stream team here bringing you this presentation on Radio Plus Sports. And right now, Mayville inflicting its will on the Waupun Warriors, now leading 28-0. What a great drive. Well orchestrated. Everybody just working like a well-oiled machine out there. Impressive drive. You know, this is going to get past all the way back. Sanders is going to pick it up and chases it down to the 5-yard line. Gets some of it back, but gets himself up to right around the 18-yard line or so.
Yeah, quality teams do the things that the Cardinals did there right before this halftime. And, clock management was just excellent, unbelievable. Not a wasted second went by between plays, and probably calling multiple plays in the huddle at one time when they have a dead ball. Very nice job of running. And then, of course, 41-yard touchdown run by Ryan Clark certainly helps to end that drive.
Yeah, second touchdown of the ball game, but that's a nice play, that little fake handoff to Hardesty up the middle, and he heads out to the right. And he's got some nice wheels, nice moves, good feel for when he should make his cuts, and Clark with an impressive touchdown from long distance. Beam looking up the field, trying to find looks like Del Ponte along the right sideline. That's incomplete. Stops the clock now at 32 seconds left.
Yeah, well, Bond's going to take their own shots here, as they should. Not going to just lay down and go in with a 28-0. They're going to try and put some points on the board here with about 32 seconds left in the half.
Randy and I are going to switch gears coming up tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock regional championship volleyball game in Division 5. The Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders will be in action and taking on Madison Country Day, that regional championship. And that should be a good game, a very good CWC team, number 1 seeded team in their part of the regional. Beam again rolling out to his right, has some room to move here and get himself a first down. Needs to get out of bounds, stop the clock with 24 seconds left. So tell you, the defensive backs from Mayville have been doing a great job. Chase has not been able to find guys, and he'd even resorted to just throwing one up in the air. That last interception he had down at the 1 yard line, but a great job by the defensive backs for Mayville, even when Beam does have some time. No place to throw it.
Yeah, and it appears like it's all man coverage. Cover one, and they're getting some safety help at times. Right now they're all man.
1st and 10 now for Waupun. Beam looking out to the left and bounces one over towards Logan Prawl. Had a defender right behind him. Might have changed the flight of the ball a little bit with Austin Thorson right behind him. Incomplete pass makes it a 2nd down and 10. 21 seconds left in the half. Yeah, I love this time of year. Football playoffs. I love calling volleyball matches. I've been doing that since about 1992.
You were one of the first in the state to call volleyball on radio.
Yeah, it had to be done, and luckily I did start covering it. Waupun won 11 state championships in 15 years during that stretch. So that was some family members that were playing throughout that time. Goes Beam again in major trouble, and he's going to go down. Gets wrapped up by number 63, Tate Drinkwine. Wraps him up and takes him down. So again, some great defense, both sides of the ball. Mayville looking like a team that's, I tell you, that's going to be a great game. Oh, we got a timeout. We'll be back after this on RP Sports.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Steve Wooderhack with you along with Randy Armga. It's been all Mayville here in the first half, looking like the team they have been here these last years. It's a really put together well-oiled machine that the Cardinals and Scott Hilbert puts on the field. And Beam's going to get taken down again, just tossed to the ground by Chase Merritt. On the tackle, just wraps him up, tosses him to the ground. And that runs timeout here in the first half. Waupun in trouble right now, trailing 28-0. Very good Mayville Cardinals team. Back with a little bit about the first half coming up in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
At Ace, your backyard is right in our backyard. So when you need to feed your grass, remove the weeds, or wrangle those leaves, go to the best place that delivers on top brands like Ego, Toro, Steel, and Scotts. Order online and we'll have it ready for pickup in 15 minutes or we'll deliver it the same day. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
It's Mayville Ace Hardware's first anniversary sale. Come celebrate with us on Saturday, October 26th.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years.
From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Some great deals await this week at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Get 80% fresh ground beef, $2.99 per pound. Hamburger Helper, 4 for $5. Deals on bell peppers, 4 for $5. Deals on Hills Brothers Coffee, $8.99 with your card. Deals on pizzas and more. And a reminder to shop cattails connected to Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. The Pig, Waupun on Gateway Drive, has incredible deals all this week.
Skyline Home Improvements LLC is a proud sponsor for the Mayville Cardinals in today's playoff game. Celebrating 25 years, Cody and Dwayne are proud to be a 4-star certified CertainTeed single installer, offering up to a 50-year warranty on shingles and a 10-year warranty on workmanship. Whether it's a steel roof or rubber roof and shingles, make the right choice. Skyline Home Improvements LLC. Free estimates, of course. Go Cardinals! From the football guys at Skyline Home Improvements. So what do you say? Let's get started on your home improvement.
Hi, I'm Ty Hawkers, owner of Mayville Cardinal Storage with brand new storage units available to rent. Mayville is my hometown, and now I'm proud to open Mayville Cardinal Storage with 96 brand new units available to rent. We have a variety of sizes with security 24/7, plus electric outlets for storing your boats, UTVs, vehicles, and much more. Rent your unit today before they fill up. On Facebook at Mayville Cardinal Storage.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, and orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Yeah, there they are right on the camera right now, the Waupun dance team, and they put on a great show here. And kind of nice they got invited over here to Mayville to perform, and they definitely had everybody standing there watching, so congratulations to them and all the hard work that they put in. But again, Waupun trailing 28-0 and just 7-0 after one quarter here. But I tell you, Mayville, they just have so many great athletes out there, and they're very deceptive out there. A very good quarterback with Ryan Clark that knows how to hide the ball and mix it up a little bit. A great scheme that they have offensively and just a tenacious defense. Everything working for Mayville, and Waupun just can't get anything moving at all in this ball game.
Yeah, you can tell they're very well coached as well. Time management was excellent, and very few penalties as well for the Cardinals. So yeah, a really nice team. They actually had one long run brought back because of an inadvertent whistle. They had even bigger numbers.
Well, again, Waupun trailing 28-0. Take a look at the scoring here in the first half. It was 6:14 left in the firfirst quarter. A 22-yard touchdown run from their big stud running back, Sawyer Hardesty. An extra point, of course, is good because Mr. Milsna kicks every one of those through. So he's money. 7-0 after one quarter of action. In the second quarter, a lot more action happening then. A 14-yard touchdown by Ryan Clark. He's a great running back. I'm surprised he doesn't have more yards during the season. He only averages right around 25 or 26 during the season. But that little fake handoff up the middle and heading around the right side, pretty effective play twice in this ball game, Randy.
Yeah, I think Waupun's selling out, trying to put a stop on Hardesty, and when they do that, they really do a good job of faking and hiding the ball, and then he's finding open space, and when he gets out in the air, he's got good wheels, and he can just run wide open in open field.
3:46 left in the half. Impressive 48-yard touchdown run from Joran Schlender. And I tell you, there's a guy And that run, nobody near him or on the right side. He took off, and nobody got even close to tackling him or catching up to him. Impressive run there by Schlender, who had himself a heck of a first half. Extra point good. 21-0 Mayville at that time, and then they got the ball back at their own 1 yard line. Second time they had the ball where they started at their own 1 yard line. They dug out of the hole, and some big plays got them down to the 41 yard line of Waupun. Then another fake handoff up the middle, and then quarterback Ryan Clark takes it around the right side, and he's gone too. He's got great speed, great feel. Where he should cut the off to the left as he did on that run, and he gets into the end zone. Extra point, of course, money. 28-0 Mayville, but that was an impressive drive in that last drive with time running out under 2 minutes to play, and they ran the clock perfectly, and that was just a well-oiled machine out there by Mayville this first half.
Yeah, you think some teams would maybe just kneel down and be happy to go in 21-0, but Mayville's going to make sure they get a nice lead here. They're probably going to try and get to a running clock here, and maybe they can rest their players and save some bodies for what they're hoping is a long playoff run.
We're going to take another timeout. Randy's got some numbers for the first half. We'll be back with that. Again, Waupun trailing Mayville by a score of 28-0 after one half of play here in Mayville. Back after this on RP Sports.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com. Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
The second you climb onto a John Deere and sit in the yellow seat, you'll notice that the difference between our 1025R and the competition is more than paint deep. It feels like it was designed with a better understanding of real-world performance, needs, and features. You'll appreciate over the long-term ownership. At Ballwig Implement, we went head-to-head with the competition to prove it. Stop by Ballwig Implement Waupun or Beaver Dam today to see the difference for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Hello, fellow allergy sufferers. Well, here we are at the heart of ragweed, hay fever, and mold season. If you're like me, you dread this time of year. Itchy eyes, runny nose, sneezing, nasal sprays, antihistamines, and allergy pills. And in the end, none of it makes your allergies any better. That used to be me, but I took control of my allergies, and you can too. I went to New Medical Center in Waupun. They tested me to find out exactly what was causing my allergies and formulated a personalized serum for me to treat my specific allergies. Best thing is, they got me in right away. I didn't have to wait for months for an appointment. Now here I am, able to work my fields, cut the grass, rake leaves, and anything else I want to do outside without having to worry about a constant headache, runny nose, and feeling miserable. Call the folks at New Medical Center. They helped me, and I'm sure they can help you.
Call New Medical Center now at 324-9899 or visit them on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 324-9899. What are you waiting for?
Chocolate, coffee, popcorn, ice cream. That's all that needs to be said about Guth's candy. But Steve and Katie Guth offer much more than your favorite confectionery cravings. Hundreds of decadent handcrafted creations and classic candy faves are swirled together in a casual cafe for long talks, guiltless indulgences, and hot refills. Guth's Candy, corner of Highway 49 and 151 Waupun. Order your Guth favorites online for a sweet surprise at guthscandy.com. Guth's Candy in Waupun, a chocolate legacy 4 generations strong.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
We make you feel at home. At home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home. At home and auto sales. Every anytime. We make you feel at home and Auto Sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
It is halftime here at Mayville. Waupun trailing the host team, the Mayville Cardinals, by a score of 28-0. Like I said, impressive first half there for the Cardinals. And Randy's got some numbers from the first half.
First off, for the Waupun Warriors, running the ball, Kyler Sanders, 1 carry, 2 yards. Hayden Reeder, 3 carries for 5 yards. And Chase Beam has 2 carries for 21 yards. One of those was a scramble, of course. Chase Beam, 7 of 14 for 53 yards in the passing game. Logan Prohl with 1 catch for 9 yards. Braden Torres with 2 receptions for 7 yards total. Emmett Hull has 2 receptions for 30 yards. And Sanders has 5. And Gopalin has 1 catch for 2 yards. For Mayville, we have Sawyer Hardesty. He has 11 carries, 96 yards already in this first half. Jordan Schlender, he has 6 carries, 110 yards with a 48-yard touchdown. I guess Hardesty also with a 22-yard touchdown. Landon Baker, 4 carries, 33 yards. And Ryan Clark, 4 carries, 61 yards with 2 touchdowns, a 14-yarder and a 41-yarder. And I think he's only thrown 1 pass, and that was complete for 4 yards, and that also went to Hardesty.
Yeah, Hardesty with a nice first half.
Hardesty, sorry.
And the Cardinals, again, leading Waupun by a score of 28-0. We'll come back with the second half of action here from Mayville High School. Steve and Randy with you, along with the Stream team, and bringing you Mayville and Waupun playoff football on RP Sports.
She's made comments. Her friends have hinted. You even have pictures on your phone of what she wants. You know her type, her style, and her taste. Now all that's left is the ask. Hi, this is Kate from Geisber's Jewelry. New diamond inventory has just arrived with a beautiful selection of engagement rings. Before you get down on one knee, come see us at Geisber's Jewelry. 5 generations helping say, I do, in a special way. Geisber's Jewelry, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
Andy with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Stop on by this week. Beautiful weather. Patio still open. Hey, come on by.
Absolutely. It looks like the weather's going to hold for you for a little while. We've got everything going on. Outside is still open. By all means, stop in, hang out on the patio, enjoy what's going on.
Games coming up here. You got the World Series. You got the Badgers, got the Packers, the whole deal.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Bucky takes on Penn State on Saturday night at 6:30, so we'll have something going for that. We'll have drink specials, of course, during the game. And on Sunday, we've got the Packers taking on Jacksonville, which is always a good time. We've got drink specials and food specials and everything else going on for that. By all means, the World Series, unfortunately, the Brewers didn't get there, but the World Series still will be on, and you can definitely check it out here.
Taking a peek at the big board, some great specials, and they always change, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You got to check out and see what Tierney's rolling out. They change by the day, but you can pretty much count on hot beef, pork, or turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy. But soup board changes. Of course, we got chili back on the board for the season.
Andy, have a great week. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks, Nick.
Andy with us here, the other bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
Extend your vertical tillage options with the new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010, available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun. Proven Excalibur VT blades stay sharp to cut tough residue and create a superior seedbed. New adjustable gang angles put you in charge. Select 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. The mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive rear star wheels break clods and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seedbed. No daily grease maintenance features save you time and money. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 29.5 foot to 40 foot working widths. To learn more, visit www.kuhn.com.
Home and Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Home and Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Home and Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Home and Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Join Ahern and build a better future. Ahern is a mechanical fire protection and fabrication contractor that's been doing business in the community for over 143 years. They're now hiring and typically recruit over 180 positions across the company. Trades, apprenticeships, office professionals, internships, and more. Log on aherncareers.com to learn about the company and the positions they're looking to fill. Build a better future for yourself and your community. Go Cardinals! From Ahern.
Get top dollar for your property. Hi, I'm Brenda Barrett of Coldwell Banker Realty, Dodge County's #1 real estate broker. Your property is more valuable than you might realize. We have several qualified buyers waiting for homes, condos, and vacant land to go on the market. List yours with my reputable, award-winning, fully staffed office. Visit BrendaBarrett.com and call me for your free comparative market analysis. Call the office or get me on my cell at 920-382-0779.
From tires and transmission, batteries and brakes, to engines and exhaust, the service experts at Mayville Tire are trained to keep your vehicles at peak performance. Whether you need routine maintenance or reliable repairs, you can trust Keith and his team to take care of you and your vehicle. Ask about free pickup and delivery, no interest financing, as well as commercial truck tire service. Find the service experts at MayvilleTire.com. Mayville Tire, honest mechanics, happy customers.
You take steps to keep yourself in top performance. When was the last time you did the same for your home's air system? Annual maintenance from the experts at Surefire helps to extend the life of your system. Proper maintenance can be the difference in years for your home's air system and major savings in energy costs when it's running at its best. Keeping your home's air system at its best will help you stay at your best for what's really important. Trust your home with Surefire. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Okay, we are back at Mayville High School. Steve Winterhack along with Randy Armgill. We do have some halftime scores that maybe Randy could pass along.
Yeah, an update here. Springs at WLA, big game there in Fond du Lac, tied at 7 at halftime, 7-7. And Berlin over Campbellsport 14-0, and I believe that was also halftime. Winnicott 28, Kohler Co-op is 0. So Winnicott taking care of business. #1 seed, Berlin over Campbellsport, and Springs WLA tied at halftime.
Of course, that Berlin game, the winner of that game will be playing the winner of this game, and looking like Mayville. And they're going to get the ball first here in the second half, and should they score a touchdown and get an extra point, we'll have a running clock after that point. So let's see if Waupun's defense can try to stop the Cardinals for the first time in the ball game, but a pretty tough task. They've just got a well-oiled machine, like I said before. Cardinals looking pretty good. Ball's taken by Landon Baker, and he gets past everybody in the Waupun and finally gets taken down. And a tackle there by Waupun's number 16, Elijah Ewert, the freshman over there, stops that from going all the way into the end zone the other way, hauls them down right about the 46-yard line of the Mayville Cardinals, and that's where they'll take over 1st and 10 Mayville.
Excellent field position for the Cardinals, and that was a shirt tackle away from taking it to the house, and this would have been running clock already on the opening kickoff.
And they're going to get it right back in the hands of Landon Baker again, off to the races again and taken down into Waupun territory. Takes it right up to about the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Again, Baker showing he's the workhorse here in the second half of action.
Gives Baker about 50 yards on the evening.
It's so many other guys that get some yards on this team besides just Sawyer Hardesty. And in Baker, you have Chase Merritt, you have Jordan Schlender, who had over 100 yards in the first half. Kevin Keller, another guy, could hand the ball off to. One receiver split out to the right, and they're going to pitch it out along the right side over to Schlender again. And he's going to get taken down right around the 36-yard line. Picks up 4 on the play.
DeGroff on the tackle. We haven't called his name a lot tonight. Mayville offensive line doing a nice job taking care of Waupun's, one of Waupun's top tacklers on the season.
So a 2nd down and a 6 for Mayville. I think that'll be a nice game if Berlin hangs on to win their ball game. Mayville taking care of business right here. That'll be an interesting second-level game in Division 4. Flyaway team against a team from the South Central Conference. A 1st down inside the 30 now for the Mayville Cardinals. Hardesty with the carry. Takes it up to the inside the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 got it for Mayville.
That'll put Hardesty over 100 yards in the game. Give him about 103 unofficially.
Receivers split out to the left for Mayville. Hand the ball up around that left side. Nice job of the tackle over there, Kyler Sanders, as they handed the ball off to another country heard from, Brett Seiler on the carry, and ends up losing a yard. Makes it a 2nd down and 11.
Seiler, a senior on this Mayville team, getting an opportunity.
2nd down and 11. Ball at the 29-yard line of Waupun. 28-0 in favor of Mayville. Number 2 seed and looking every bit of it against here, Waupun. First time I've ever seen these two teams play football against each other. And if the Schlender is going to kind of kick out to his right, and a good pursuit. DeGroff again in on the tackle along with Braden Torres for Waupun.
Flag coming in right there. I don't know. Personal foul.
Face mask. You think he got a good play and then end up with a penalty at the end. I just can't get any kind of momentum going in this ball game, and the Cardinals looking to try to get the ball maybe down in the end zone with an extra point and get that clock running for the rest of the game.
You get to playoff football. It's a bit of a measuring stick for a team that hasn't been in years, and right now you're finding out what high-level football is all about, where you need to go if you're going to get there.
And they're going to take it around again to the left side, and Seiler gets smoked at the end of it, about the 5-yard line. That's a rough ending to that nice run by Seiler, but he gets up after running maybe about 7 yards or so on the play. 2nd down at about almost 3 yards to go.
That was a big hit, and I think the freshman close to bore was with the one that delivered that blow.
Yeah, a really nice program, established program with the Mayville Cardinals. Waupun trying to get some respect. They had a lot of years where they weren't even competitive with any team that they played during the season. But things looking up, I think, in Waupun, getting to the playoffs. Undefeated JV, a 7th and 8th grade team, 5th and 6th grade team. Hardesty takes it right up the gut and spins into the end zone. Touchdown for Mayville. A lot of things happening on the way to the end zone with the Hardesty knocking people over, spinning into the end zone, and he's got himself a touchdown for Mayville. Just one extra point away from a running clock.
And Sawyer's 2nd touchdown in the game. They unofficially have him for 110 yards now.
Extra point is up, and of course it is good. Back after this on RP Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We said we should go tomorrow, but then We got
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com. Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
left, crosses the 20, over the 25, has some room over the 35-yard line, the 40, tries to cut back, still on his feet, crosses the 50, down to the 48-yard line. Kyler Sanders looks like he's going to be down right about the place where he had to go down to get the football, but stayed on his feet. Broke some tackles, made some right moves, and gets a nice run back for Waupun up to the 48 of Mayville.
We've seen that out of Sanders all season. Can make plays. Senior year, senior game. He doesn't want it to end right here. He's playing his heart out like many of the Warriors are. Again, the clock just continues to run at all times now, unless it would be an injury or a timeout.
Well, at the Cardinal 48-yard line, 1st and 10 for Waupun. And the ball over to Sanders, and minimal gain, maybe a yard, possibly two, up to the 46-yard line. It'll be a 2nd down and 8 for Waupun.
Yeah, just to show you where Waupun's at, that's Sanders. That's only his 2nd carry of the entire game for 4 yards. Been tough going against this tough Mayville defense, especially that front three up there.
The games that I remember with Kyler, really a second-half runner. Usually gets a lot of the big things that happen with him in the second half, especially the fourth quarter of the game. Sanders again on his feet, gets it down to about the 42-yard line. He's going to pick up about, and it gets it up to about the 42. And, about 4 yards away from a 1st down, 3rd down, and 4 to go now for the Warriors.
Waupun has to get some urgency if they're going to try and score in this game and get back in it a little bit. Not much time to huddle up and call a play.
Bob Spanbauer said if they do get it under 35 in the 3rd quarter,
right,
then they would stop the clock again. It happens in the 4th quarter. It's just going to be running clock no matter what. Sanders takes it around left side, 1st down for Waupun.
That would be a small goal for the Warriors. Just get a score here while you're still in this 3rd quarter to get the game back to a stopped clock.
Yeah, small win there for Waupun.
It would be.
Try to show that they belong on the field here with a very good Mayville Cardinal team. Ball up to the 35-yard line now of the Cardinals for Waupun. Trying to get some points on the board, trailing 35-0 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. Great place to call the game from, right pretty much at the 50-yard line. Sanders, the workhorse on this drive. Waupun bringing in the ground game on a regular basis here and having some success.
Following DeGroff there was leading the way. I'll give him about 2.5 yards on that.
Ball just outside the 32-yard line, a 2nd down and 8 yards to go. Torres splits out to the right. Logan Prawl split out to the left. In motion, got in the hands of Reeder, and no really place to go, and he's going to turn up, maybe get himself to the 35-yard line. That's going to be not even up to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a couple on the play, makes it a 3rd down and 10 now for Waupun.
Aiden Ryder on the reception.
4:25 and counting down here in the 3rd quarter. Steve Witterhack with you. Randy Armgood with me here tonight calling the game. Got the stream team here with Josh, Ike, and Ron. Top level stuff on the video you're getting to see right now, and great working with these guys.
Reeder able to get out of bounds, but it does not matter as the clock will continue to run.
I was actually sure we do not have a remote cordless mic to go down on the field with it all, so we'll have to get some people maybe up in the booth here for the post-game show. Beam in trouble right now, scrambling off to his right. Trying to find somebody downfield, throws it down, and that was definitely into a crowd that just wasn't going to happen. The defenders took care of business.
I believe Gopal, the intended receiver.
Yeah, he was kind of sandwiched between a couple defensive backs over in that area. Incomplete, makes it a 4th down and 10.
Waupun crowd kind of wanted a little early contact there, but pretty good defense by the Cardinals.
Yeah, again, girls volleyball tomorrow. We'll have that. Randy and I'll be there along with Big Nate Young on his birthday, I believe, tomorrow. I think, or was it just his birthday?
October 26th, I think, is his birthday. That's what I believe.
Yeah, that's tomorrow, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll celebrate his birthday tomorrow. He's going to bring a cake in because at our tradition, he brings the cake in. Beam scrambling around to his right, looking up the field, just kind of throwing it up for grabs, and that's going to be out of bounds. And the Hull goes up there and ends up on the track. And Waupun will give it up on downs. The clock continuing to run at 2:25 and counting down here in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this on RP Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Okay, we are back, and just a short gain on that play of a yard, but yeah, it's a great season if you get into the playoffs, especially with Waupun, and their measuring stick is a little different, just being a team that hasn't been there for 17 years in the playoffs and finally getting in. Then you run into a buzzsaw against a very good Mayville Cardinal team. I said that'll be should be a very good game. If it's Berlin that hangs on in that game against Campbellsport, they were 14-0 leading at halftime in that game. Some updates from Big Nate Young. And they're going to hand the ball up the middle, still on his feet yet, and finally going down is Sawyer Hardesty. Gets it right up to about the 49-yard line on the Mayville side. That'll be a 1st down for the Cardinals.
Quietly having a really big night. Is Sawyer going to be, if they keep giving him the ball there, he's going to be above 150 yards easily in this game, even if he doesn't break a big one.
Yeah, they're giving him a few breaks in the game, but not many, and he's going to get it again and just that's just like a wild bull, or like just heading up the field, and nobody else can get in the way and stop him, and gets it inside the 40-yard line up to the 39. I mean, he's just hitting hard and fighting for every yard. He's a hard worker out there. I like his running game.
Yeah, he's pretty agile for a big fella. I mean, he's bigger than any college or NFL running backs for the most part.
It's going to run the clock out here in the 3rd quarter. Waupun trailing 35-0 back after this on RP Sports.
The Mayville Gun Club proudly supports high school athletics. The Mayville Gun Club is open to the public and welcomes you to enjoy their facilities. Whether you want to sharpen your skills or spectate, you'll love the beautiful clubhouse overlooking 50 wooded acres filled with wildlife. You're sure to appreciate the gorgeous views, along with trap, skeet, and sporting clay course. For all upcoming event information, league details, and listing of membership benefits, visit MayvilleGunClub.com. The Mayville Gun Club, where enjoyment comes naturally.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
I just thought Josh would know. Okay, we are back here at Mayville, 4th quarter. All Mayville all the time here in this ball game. Impressive football team. They're going to pitch it out around the left side. And goes in the hands of Landon Baker.
Landon Baker on the carry.
Takes it up right around the 30-yard line.
Just short, I believe, of the first down.
Yeah, 9 yards on the play. Second down and a yard for the Cardinals.
6 carries, 59 yards, is averaging just shy of 10 yards per carry for Baker.
Like I said, just so many other weapons out there that just makes it so you really just can't concentrate on Sawyer Hardesty. Not that you're going to stop him anyway, but they've got other options. Then you got the quarterback, Ryan Clark, who's ran a couple long ones in here today and showed his speed. Around the left side, again, seen him carry it a few times in the ball game. That's number 14, Brent Sealer. Getting it down to about the 24-yard line. I'll give him the 23 on that.
Yeah, he's a senior. He's been around the program. We didn't see him in the first half much, but
yeah, definitely getting some carries here. Why not in a game like this? And ball taken around the right side, little stiff arm, and finally getting taken down. And then there's going to be a personal foul probably at the end of that. Torres takes him down. Carry by number 13, Chase Merritt.
looked like a good tackle originally, but not sure if he got the face mask or if he was a horse collar.
Ooh.
Yeah, horse collar.
That's what I was going to guess on that, because he just kind of had him by that and then tossed him down hard at the end of it. So the ball put up way up to the 10-yard line. It'll be a first down and goal now for the Cardinals. 35-0 lead on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. And Clark's got it. He's going to sprint out to the left, and he's in the end zone from 10 yards out. Ryan Clark with his third touchdown of the ball game, and Cardinals loaded on right now, 41-0. Their lead over the Waupun Warriors. Impressive performance here by the Cardinals. Shows you how tough that conference is with the Flyway Conference with teams like Lemira. They're an up-and-coming team and doing very well. Springs always a juggernaut out there, and those three teams tied at 6-1 in the Flyway Conference to end the season.
Camel Sport in there now with in the playoffs.
Easy little kick there, and that is good for Milsna, and now a 42-0 lead. We're back after this on RP Sports.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Oh, those are special years when Ryan was playing. Okay, we are back. And Mayville continues to roll over Waupun now 42-0, still 9:35 left, but it'll be running clock the rest of this last fourth quarter. Sanders takes it at the 15-yard line, cuts back to his left, turns it up at the 25, and loses the ball right around the 35-yard line. It'll be Waupun football. They're going to motion right away. Sanders kind of got it jarred out of his hands at the 30 and dives on it on the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Waupun. I don't know if we've got any other updates from Big Nate out there. He's got a lot of things going on. Let's see, what do we got?
WLA up 14-7 over Springs in the fourth quarter.
There you go. There's a kind of a surprise game going on right now. WLA definitely not one of the top three teams in the conference. And
how's that for a rivalry right there?
Yeah, right in-town rivalry. That's just that's pretty amazing.
Is that a mile or two apart, those schools?
Not much.
Yeah, not much.
Maybe a couple miles, I would guess. Yeah, they're a little further in the town. Just a little more than that, but still, a couple Fond du Lac teams. Going to pitch it out right side to Reeder. He's going to look up the field, and he finds Braden Torres all by himself. He gets him at the 35, and Torres heading down the field, and into the end zone. A touchdown for Waupun. What a great play there. Reeder gets a pitch out, sets up, and throws it down to Braden Torres, and he takes it to the end zone. Waupun on the board here in the ball game.
A little flea flicker play, and well done. Got to make sure that first pass goes backwards. That's the critical part right there.
Yeah.
You got to go backwards, and then Reeder able to throw it the second time. Torres finding himself wide open.
Yeah, something to smile about with the game here for Waupun, with not too many happy moments against a very good Cardinals team that just applied the pressure the whole time. And Waupun using the same two-point conversion play that we've seen numerous times during the season. See how the Cardinals respond to this. It's going to get lobbed into the end zone over towards Beam, and a little bit too much air underneath that. The defender got in to knock the pass away from Chase Beam in the edge of the end zone. Incomplete. Back after this on RP Sports.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Voice held up to the way it started. We are back. Glad Randy's here, otherwise Big Nate's always the one pointing. Hey.
Yeah, you're multitasking. I'm not always sure if you're
no, that's
able to see what's happening. But, yeah, what a great memory that'll be for Torres. And
pretty good kick
and
there.
Hayter.
At the 9-yard line and going down right away with it. After receiving the kick was Landon Baker. Kind of slipped a little bit. Yeah, a nice fresh Friday night. Everybody all bundled up tonight, but that's what football's all about. Nights like tonight, not like the nights that you play in August when you're out there in shorts and you're sweating out there. This is a perfect football night. You can always bundle up warmer. You can't take less clothes off and are more clothes off in the summer. So perfect football night.
Hayden Reeder, Braden Torres getting a nice memory there for the two seniors. Be able to talk about that when they go back to a class reunion or something.
Yeah, remember that play?
Flea flicker against Mayville that we completed for the touchdown.
Cardinals, nice footwork on the run around the left side. And it's going to be a play called on Klustebor. Kind of finished a little hard on top of the running back on that one, Landon Baker, and he's going to get a personal foul.
Yeah, you don't want to get chippy at this point.
No.
No reason to.
Let's get the game done. Everybody healthy and live to see another day. And Cardinals got some more work to do. Looks like they're going to on a collision course with the Berlin Indians out of Waupun's conference, the South Central Conference, and that'll be a great game that we will have for you on Radio Plus. We promise no matter who wins this game, we're going to be covering their next game.
And what was that score? Waupun and Berlin. What did that end up again? That
56-6.
56. Yeah. So yeah, Mayville. They're going to need to be ready for that game. There are two teams that like to run the ball.
Their handoff to Baker, and he's a lively little runner. Not a overall-sized guy, but man, he just keeps on spinning, keeps those legs moving, and he gets himself up to the 44-yard line for a first down for the Cardinals. One of those many weapons that the Cardinals have.
I had Baker for 33 yards in the first half. He's way over that now in the second half.
And that's what stood out when I was kind of looking up things for the game, and I was looking at the Cardinal stats, and there's a lot of guys with some serious stats in that running back position for rushing for the Cardinals. And it's going to make them a tough team to match up with. Kevin Keller gets it now, and he's going to pick up, 8 yards on the play into Waupun territory at the 47-yard line.
Again, running clock. Clock continues to move even if it goes out of bounds. Incomplete passes, none of that matters. The only thing I believe that would stop a clock would be a score or a timeout.
Yeah, nothing to be ashamed about for the Waupun Warriors. Had a great season getting the Waupun team into the playoffs for the first time in 17 years. You got to run into a juggernaut like the Cardinals. Got a lot of talent and sprinting on the right side. Again, is, I think, Merritt on that one. Chase Merritt takes it down the right side.
Chase Merritt on the carry.
This guy's got some wheels, and they get up to the corner in a hurry. And got some good footwork and good finishing at the end, up to the 31-yard line.
DeGroff on the tackle there. Otherwise, Merritt would have been gone.
4:44 and counting down here in the ball game.
There comes
Ryan Clark sits out, and a new quarterback checks into the ball game.
Clark getting a nice round of from the Mayville fans.
Emerson Middlestead checks in to play a little QB. Hands it off, and they get a yard on that carry. Middlestead, let's check him out here. He's 6 foot 140, and he's a junior. Yeah, impressed with Clark, though. 3 touchdowns. He's got some great footwork out there. And, normally averages rushing-wise 27 yards rushing a game, and well over that, which is 3 touchdowns here today. Pretty effective weapon here against Waupun tonight.
I have Clark for 71 yards along with those 3 touchdowns.
That's impressive. I was impressed by his running ability. Oh, yeah, there's going to be a flag at the end of that one, too.
Miller on the carry.
That was not that egregious, but it did come after the whistle.
Yep. Off some more penalty yards with the clock running, 3:25 and counting down in the ball game. That's going to put the ball right around the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 again for the Cardinals as time is running out and running clock here most of the second half.
So it looks like we're going to have Mayville Cardinals against the Berlin Indians. That's going to be an interesting game to keep up with that action.
Yeah, that's going to be a great game. Those 2 teams matching up. We'll take a timeout back after this on RP Sports.
Skyline Home Improvements, LLC is a proud sponsor for the Mayville Cardinals in today's playoff game. Celebrating 25 years, Cody and Dwayne are proud to be a 4-star certified CertainTeed single installer, offering up to a 50-year warranty on shingles and a 10-year warranty on workmanship. Whether it's a steel roof or rubber roof and shingles, make the right choice. Skyline Home Improvements, LLC. Free estimates, of course. Go Cardinals! From the football guys at Skyline Home Improvements. So what do you say? Let's get started on your home improvement.
Some great deals await this week at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Get 80% fresh ground beef, $2.99 per pound. Hamburger Helper, 4 for $5. Deals on bell peppers, 4 for $5. Deals on Hills Brothers Coffee, $8.99 with your card. Deals on pizzas and more. And a reminder to shop cattails connected to Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. The Pig Waupun on Gateway Drive has incredible deals all this week.
We are back here. Mayville leads this game 42-6. Randy Armgus, Steve Winterhack on the call.
And another penalty flag, kind of raining flags here towards the end of the ball game. I went and talked to some of the assistant coaches for Mayville. They can save me some steps because they usually go down to the field and see if they could mention to Coach Scott Hilber if he can come up here. We can talk to him after the ball game.
And what we're hearing on the updates, Springs and WLA tied up.
Wow.
14 apiece in that game.
What a
good one.
Battle between a couple of flyweight teams.
Winnicott up big over Kohler. Berlin in control of that game over Campbellsport. So it looks like Mayville and Berlin will be matching up.
Ithaca and Randolph in that Division 7 game that we're covering on Radio Plus. 7-0, 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, but a nice close game. How far away is Ithaca? That was quite a drive, I think.
Don't know.
I can tell you I've never been to Ithaca unless I just didn't know I was there. A little motion on that one will move the ball back 5 yards, but again, a joy to come here. A great place to call a game from. Very hospitable here. We've got the A team here with the stream team with Josh and Ike and Ron and the crew here just bringing top-notch pictures of this game and really capturing the action tonight. So we want to tell you how lucky we are to work with these guys here tonight, and hopefully we'll meet up plenty here in the future. So first down and a mile to go now for the Cardinals, and they're going to just get into victory formation with 1:14 left and take a few knees and to get this thing over. But again, an impressive showing here by the Mayville Cardinals, showing why they are the number 2 seeded team in this part of the regional. And they're going to live to see another day, and we will have their next game. Because they'll probably, it looks like they'll be taking on Berlin. It was they had 21-0 towards the end of that third quarter. Last update that I saw from Big Nate. So we will definitely have that game. Okay, yep. And a special year for our covering the Waupun Warrior football team too, and what they did this year and the accomplishments. And that program is definitely trending in the right direction right now. So congratulations to the Waupun Warriors on a great season. Ends here against just an amazing team from Mayville. And it was fun watching them just take care of business. That drive will always stick out in my mind, that end of the first half when they took it down the field and they knew exactly how to manage the clock. They even had like 40-something seconds left on the clock when they finally, 47 seconds left when they put in the end zone when they got the ball under 2 minutes left. So team shaking hands right now. We're going to take a break. I've got the word out. Maybe we'll get an interview with Scott Hilbert, but we're going to come back a few times, talk about, get some numbers from the ball game, and back after this, Waupun, again, losing the game by a score of 42-6 to a very good Mayville team. Mayville moves on here in Level 2 football in Division 4. Back after this on RP Sports.
Hi, I'm Ty Hawkers, owner of Mayville Cardinal Storage, with brand new storage units available to rent. Mayville is my hometown, and now I'm proud to open Mayville Cardinal Storage with 96 brand new units available to rent. We have a variety of sizes with security 24/7, plus electric outlets for storing your boats, UTVs, vehicles, and much more. Rent your unit today before they fill up. On Facebook at Mayville Cardinal Storage.
And top-notch results on the turf and on the track. Skag Power Equipment is mowing down the competition. Built by hard-working Americans in state-of-the-art facilities, Skag machines are made to last. Don't get left behind. Visit your local Skag dealer to discover the Skag difference for yourself. Skag, simply the best. If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun. It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
From tires and transmission, batteries and brakes, to engines and exhaust, the service experts at Mayville Tire are trained to keep your vehicles at peak performance. Whether you need routine maintenance or reliable repairs, you can trust Keith and his team to take care of you and your vehicle. Ask about free pickup and delivery, no interest financing, as well as commercial truck tire service. Find the service experts at MayvilleTire.com. Mayville Tire, honest mechanics, happy customers.
Join Ahern and build a better future. Ahern is a mechanical fire protection and fabrication contractor that's been doing business in the community for over 143 years. They're now hiring and typically recruit over 180 positions across the company. Trades, apprenticeships, office professionals, internships, and more. Log on aherncareers.com to learn about the company and the positions they're looking to fill. Build a better future for yourself and your community. Go Cardinals! From Ahern.
Okay, welcome back to Mayville High School. Again, an impressive victory here for the Mayville Cardinals. They're going to move on in the playoffs to Level 2 football, looking like they're going to be taking on the Berlin Indians out of Waupun's conference, the South Central Conference, taking care of business against Campbellsport. Didn't see a final score on that one yet, but they were up 21-0 toward the end of the third quarter in that ball game. But again, a very impressive game here for the Mayville Cardinals.
Well, you have seen both of those teams play, Berlin and Mayville. What do you think? Who are you picking?
I don't know. I like a lot of the things and the discipline that I see really from both teams. They're very well coached teams. So who knows? Waupun just did play a great game in that game against Berlin and just didn't look good at all. They had some moments in the first quarter. There was only 7 points scored in the first quarter of the ball game, but in this game, I don't know. I think that would be a really close game.
Yeah,
it's going to be a very competitive game.
You don't want to bet your next paycheck on that game, that's for sure.
No.
That's going to be a great one. You can watch that one right here, too, right?
Here we go, WLA up on Springs in their game, 21-14 in the fourth quarter with Springs on offense now. So there's a shootout going on between a couple teams, and if WLA gets it, that'd be a huge upset. And in their Division 5 Level 1 football game. Let's just quick go through the scoring. We'll take another break, and Randy can give us some numbers, and maybe we'll get Coach Scott Hilber up here from Mayville if they pass that information over to the pop-up here, because we have no cordless mic here. So first quarter already, 7-0 lead for the Mayville Cardinals. 6:14 left, 22-yard touchdown run from Hardesty. Extra point good, 7-0. Second quarter, 3 touchdowns for Mayville. A 14-yard touchdown run from Ryan Clark. A 48-yard down touchdown run from Jordan Slender, and also the extra point good on that one. And 47 seconds left in that drive that I loved at the end of the first half, and that was a run from the quarterback Ryan Clark from 41 yards out. Extra point good. 28-0 at halftime. A couple more touchdowns after that, one in the third quarter, one in the fourth for Mayville. 8:23 left in the third quarter, a 5-yard run for Hardesty. Extra point good, 35-0, and a 10-yard run from Ryan Clark. Again, his third touchdown of the ball game. 42-0 at that time, but then Waupun came up with that play, a little flea flicker, and a pass down to Braden Torres, and he gets it and takes it to the house to score Waupun's only points. Extra point no good. And we have the coach with us right now, so Scott Hilber is going to join us right now. So thanks for coming up here, Coach. We'll have you just move right in. And Coach, talk about your team. The first chance that we got to see, I did a few of your games back about a couple years ago when you had that game against Lake Country Lutheran and that Campbellsport game. But impressive on both sides of the ball, just give an evaluation of your team in this ball game.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with how the boys executed, especially on offense. They're just kind of being on point. It was a really fun game to call offensive plays because the guys were executing so well. Everything was working for us. Option game was on point today, which is really important. Excuse me, I walked up the stairs. I'm out of breath.
It's a workout coming up here. I called it Stairway to Heaven when I came up here.
Another inadvertent whistle, which is, it's kind of a badge of honor for us because that means that the fakes are going really well. So
yeah, you faked us out a few times. And that Ryan, he faked me out numerous times during the game. He didn't know who had the football out there, but that's the sign of a very well-run offense. So.
Yeah, he's working it really well, and defensively, we kind of came out. We don't do it often, but we actually ran a different defense just to prepare for their quarterback and the athletes on the field, and when it was more defensive backs, and the guys up front really held it tight, and the kids covered well, so we're very happy.
Obviously, you guys prepared very well for Waupun. What did you see that you knew you had to stop against the Warriors, which you did stop tonight?
Well, they have matchup problems, for us. They got good athletes, and the quarterback can control the ball anywhere on the field.
Right.
So, we respect that. Pass defense is not our strength. But we just kind of gave guys the opportunity to kind of tee off at front, give them a little bit more flexibility to do what they do, put our playmakers on the field and let them make plays.
I was impressed by your defensive backs because Beam was running because he couldn't find anybody to throw that ball to down there. So I thought your defensive backs did a great job taking away any of the weapons Waupun had down the field.
Yeah, and that's good, and it's good to know and good to see, and we got to build that confidence up because we're probably going to need it.
I didn't get an update. It looks like you might be playing the Berlin Indians. They were up 21-0 at one time in that ball game against Campbellsport. Okay. And I've seen Waupun play against Berlin, and I've now seen you play, and I think that's going to be a really nice game between you two teams if that's what it ends up being.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty familiar with Berlin, even though we haven't played them. And I know Joe pretty well.
Yeah.
His father and my father, they've actually coached against each other back in the day. And he and I both run very similar systems too. So we're going to be kind of like looking in a mirror, quite frankly.
Well, the last update I got was early in the fourth quarter, and they did score. Actually, Campbellsport did. It's 21-7, so I'm not going to count them out yet. But, again, very impressed by your team. It was fun to call the game, and I love the play calling, and I love the way that they actually executed your plays out there, and the quarterback getting those nice runs. He's pretty good on his feet for a guy that only averages 27 yards a game rushing.
Yeah, he doesn't run it very often, but he's getting warmed up.
Okay. Well, Coach, impressive ball game, and hopefully a nice long run for you in the playoffs. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Okay, Scott Hilbert joining us here, head coach for the Mayville Cardinals here in this nice victory they had here at home, 42-6 over Waupun. We're going to take another break, come back after this on RP Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Connect with the road. Love what you drive and where you get it. Shop the SUV season sales event at Holiday and get our low simplified price, more for your trade, and score enticing offers like 0% financing plus generous bonus cash up to $3,250 on the spacious, nimble Mazda CX-70 while you enjoy our exceptional guest care.
Put your trust in the award-winning team at Holiday.
Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Mazda, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Get top dollar for your property. Hi, I'm Brenda Barrett of Coldwell Banker Realty, Dodge County's #1 real estate broker. Your property is more valuable than you might realize. We have several qualified buyers waiting for homes, condos, and vacant land to go on the market. List yours with my reputable, award-winning, fully staffed office. Visit BrendaBarrett.com and call me for your free comparative market analysis. Call the office or get me on my cell at 920-382-0779.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
She's made comments. Her friends have hinted. You even have pictures on your phone of what she wants. You know her type, her style, and her taste. Now all that's left is the ask. Hi, this is Kate from Geisber's Jewelry. New diamond inventory has just arrived with a beautiful selection of engagement rings. Before you get down on one knee, come see us at Geisber's Jewelry. 5 generations helping say, I do, in a special way. Geisber's Jewelry, Main Street, downtown Waupun.
The Mayville Gun Club proudly supports high school athletics. The Mayville Gun Club is open to the public and welcomes you to enjoy their facilities. Whether you want to sharpen your skills or spectate, you'll love the beautiful clubhouse overlooking 50 wooded acres filled with wildlife. You're sure to appreciate the gorgeous views, along with craft, skeet, and sporting clay course. For all upcoming event information, league details, and listing of membership benefits, visit MayvilleGunClub.com. The Mayville Gun Club, where enjoyment comes naturally.
From tires and transmission, batteries and brakes, to engines and exhaust, the service experts at Mayville Tire are trained to keep your vehicles at peak performance. Whether you need routine maintenance or reliable repairs, you can trust Keith and his team to take care of you and your vehicle. Ask about free pickup and delivery, no interest financing, as well as commercial truck tire service. Find the service experts at MayvilleTire.com. Mayville Tire, honest mechanics, happy customers.
At Mayville Savings Bank, we're a bank that is here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-ins, no appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Mayville, and again, an impressive victory by the Mayville Cardinals, looking like a team that's experienced in the playoffs. They had so many weapons out there. Hard for Waupun to, like Coach Hilbert said, we saw a lot of mismatches, and they just couldn't match up with us on some plays, and they executed plays perfectly. Impressive team that looks like it's got a place to go here in the playoffs, and we'll see what happens if Berlin hangs on and wins their game. They were up 21-7. But Steve Witterhack with you, Randy Armga, and a fun game to call here, watching the very good Mayville Cardinal team. And any numbers kind of stick out for Mayville in this ball game?
Well, unofficially, I have them for about 445 yards rushing the football tonight, and that was really the story of the game. And individually, a couple guys, Sawyer Hardesty, 134 on 15 carries. Schlender had 114. Baker had 86. Ryan Clark, the quarterback, was 71. And then Brent Seiler, that came in at the end, he had 25 yards. There's a couple other guys, too, that were in the mix there, that, younger guys that didn't chart. So, 450 yards rushing the football tonight against Waupun. That was really the story of the game.
Yeah, and that's what I did see when I looked up the stats. There's a bunch of weapons out there, not just Hardesty, but other guys that you can really mix it up with, and including the quarterback, averages 27 yards a game, but he had over 70 yards and 3 touchdowns in the ball game. Pretty impressive stuff from Ryan Clark. Executes that offense perfectly for Coach Hilbert. So congratulations to them. Looks like they'll be playing Berlin coming up next week in Level 2 football in Division 4. But, hey, congratulations to Adrian Harmson and the Waupun Warriors. A magical season. Got people back out to the football field again to cheer them on. A great following throughout the season. And want to thank Adrian Harmson for being so accessible during the season, and as players being accessible for us to talk to him. And I got to be at every one of the games this year. It's been a few years since I've done every Waupun game, but, hey, they deserved it for us to be there, and they put on a great show. And I think that Waupun trending in the right direction for football. Their youth programs are looking good, and I think Waupun's going to be making the playoffs on a regular basis coming up these next years. So congratulations on the program they're building right now in Waupun.
Yeah, and thanks to all of our sponsors from both communities tonight. Mayville doing a nice job getting on board with us, and I know they've done it all year, but that was really nice to have them, as well as all the sponsors for Waupun, and a special thank you to the seniors, for sticking with this program and trying to turn it around here at Waupun.
I want to thank our stream team, too, with Josh and Ike and Ron, just top-notch, and loved working with them. So hopefully we get to work with them a lot more in the future. And don't forget, I'm going to be on the air coming up tomorrow with some highlights from this game on my morning show on 103.3 FM and also 93.7 FM, AM 1170 on The Source. And don't forget, I'll be on the air in Mayville from 2 o'clock till 7 o'clock coming up on Monday is when I'll be on for that, for my regular show. Steve Witterhack in the afternoons and into the evening over on the Great 98. So thanks for joining us, Randy. Thanks for joining me here tonight. And we're going to close things up here, let the video guys get wrapped up and get home. So, again, have yourself a great night. Waupun loses 42-6. Their season is done. Mayville continues on to Level 2 football. Maybe I got another update here. Let's just check that real quick. And the Springs fails. WLA takes over. Will take the victory, 21-20. Congratulations to WLA, and congratulations to the Mayville Cardinals winning tonight, 42-6. Have yourself an excellent weekend. It's going to be beautiful outside.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
Some great deals await this week at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Get 80% fresh ground beef, $2.99 per pound. Hamburger Helper, 4 for $5. Deals on bell peppers, 4 for $5. Deals on Hills Brothers Coffee, $8.99 with your card. Deals on pizzas and more. And a reminder to shop Cattails connected to Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. The Pig, Waupun on Gateway Drive, has incredible deals all this week.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Hi, I'm Ty Hawkers, owner of Mayville Cardinal Storage with brand new storage units available to rent. Mayville is my hometown, and now I'm proud to open Mayville Cardinal Storage with 96 brand new units available to rent. We have a variety of sizes with security 24/7, plus electric outlets for storing your boats, UTVs, vehicles, and much more. Rent your unit today before they fill up. On Facebook at Mayville Cardinal Storage.